All right. Well, you're not. We just went live. So give me a second, ladies and gentlemen who are actually in the stream watching us. I have to adjust two cameras. But while I'm adjusting those two cameras, which one of my lovely players? Uh, well, we'll just go ahead and start. I am Dan Latham. I am the Dungeon Master for Dungeons with Veterans. I also DM the game on Fridays, and I'm also the one who's running the Conan games throughout the week. Following me is my partner down below, Serge.
My name is Curtis Ross. I am playing Surge, the Wild Hunt Shifter Druid, helping out ducks where I can on the front lines and healing if necessary.
For some odd reason, I have your screen all jacked in there, Christy. All I had was like your nose and your mouth for some reason. So following
Is this?
Surge, of course, is Sergeant Rock. Sorry.
I'm Fritz. I'm a retired reservist. I'm running Sergeant Rock, who's a World War II soldier who has found himself in this strange land, brought here essentially by the enemy, but he has since resigned. Next.
That would be Punishment.
I'm Christy. I am former U.S. Army Reserve, U.S. Navy. Currently playing Corporal Punishment, the Tiefling Paladin, with her Alicorn.
And Brother May I.
Hello, I am Marcus Scott, former Air Force. I am playing Brother May I, the lovable cleric warlock. And yeah, that's about it. I'll pass it over to Dux.
Dex.
Hello, I am Todd Meekum, playing Dux, the barbarian, monk, rogue, halfling, werebear that likes to be furballs for large creatures.
All right, so that's all my players. Sorry we were running a little behind today, but we are all here ready to play. So which one of my lovely players would like to give us a recap? Well, I digress. Roll20, of course, is what brings us our maps and our miniatures. And our GUI rewards, which I'm going to give to one of our players who decides to give me a recap for last week, is brought to you through GUI Cube, who also sponsors our Friday night shows. Also, if you'll notice on your screen, you'll have the rewards, as my wife likes to put them, the bubbles that you earn while you watch our programs. You can spend them for advantage to a DM or a player, disadvantage to a DM or a player. GUI rewards give a GUI item or a random DMG item. So you have those points earned if you want to help these fine folks out and cause me a headache, or you can help me out and cause them one. Gee, choice is yours. So with that, which one of you would like to earn that GUI reward and give us a recap?
Me.
Sounds...
I have some notes.
I have some notes. Go for it. Let's see the notes.
Yeah. So there we were sailing on the Dwight II. And is this last week?
Well, you're starting out right.
Well,
yeah, I'm on the off one. No.
You guys were on the Dwight too, both weeks.
Yep, it's true. We were sailing after we'd finished with the battle with the Mara the previous day, and we went to the next day, and on that day, a dragon turtle attacked. Well, at first we just saw an island with a fort built on it coming up, filled with a bunch of angry Sahagwin, and ducks ran across the deck anticipating battle and dove into the water. He cannonballed. And sure enough, there were sharks in the water. Ducks was immediately in battle. The Sahagwin started taking to the water. And then the giant turtle came up and blew some steam breath at us. There was a lot of shooting going on. We even got the cannon crew involved, shooting up some of our precious rounds. They weren't very effective against the turtle. But then there was a lot of fighting going on, and we had to deal with some priestesses of the Sahagwin, and what were those leaders called? Barons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, barons. And really the only one that was out there fighting them was ducks. We were all doing range attacks from the ships. Well, I guess our druid when it became an air or water elemental for a while and tried to attack and found out that confronting the dragon turtle directly was a bit of a pain. And he had to rechange into, what was it you morphed into second?
I was a giant lightning eel, and I spent a lot of my time swimming between Dux's legs,
Yeah,
shocking everything.
pulsing. Yep. And once we finished off the Sahagwin, which was a lot of fighting, then by that time the dragon turtle was all, dragon turtle was all worked up, was going to smash the ship, and we've got a few good blasts on him. And what was it that made him turn away?
Everyone that was with him, maybe the people leading him or something, was dead. So he decided, you know what? Maybe I'm free now.
Yep, I think we
I'm
communicated with
not
somehow.
going to tell you what made him leave.
All right,
we
well,
didn't do
anyway,
much
started with-
damage to him, so.
Dux was raking him. Dux was hurting him. And as he swam away, Dux gave pursuit. So Sergeant Rock grabbed his rifle and jumped into the water. We have all water breathing every day going on every day. So Rock dove into the water and started pursuing as well. So with Dux up there scratching his belly and Rock firing at him, he just kept running until Dux got a little low on hit points. And then he decided he was having trouble keeping up too because the dragon turtle's pretty fast. So Dux finally decided it was best to bail out of there. And Sergeant Rock continued to give chase for a couple more rounds because he didn't want that thing coming back after the ship. And so he got a couple more shots in, and then he had to deboard back to the ship and pick up Dux en route because the ship was already underway. So we found we got some more treasure somehow, didn't we?
Did you?
Did we find something in the wreckage of the castle that was on top of the dragon turtle's back?
You mean the one that left with the dragon turtle?
Well, I thought we had pretty well blown it up with cannon fire.
Yeah, but it was still strapped to the back of the dragon turtle as it floated away.
Yeah.
So, no.
The day before that, with the Merid, we found the boat underwater.
Yeah.
Good. We got a potion of speed and some longevity potions.
Yep, from
Yeah.
the boat.
Okay,
Lots.
so last Sunday we just got away with our lives.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds
And a
like.
level.
And a level.
Yep, our lives and a level.
Yeah, we defeated that dragon turtle.
Yep, sure. You sure did.
And now we're on the way towards Zur.
We completed that encounter.
He says you defeated the turtle, so, I'm sure
Yeah,
that's...
we defeated a man like a chicken with his tail between its leg. It's gone.
But was it still a turtle? Or,
It was
still-
or is it that U-boat that y'all ran off?
Technically, our guests think we killed the turtle. Because I fed them all turtle soup.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
We
the
went
refugees.
away to convince everybody that we had, in fact, terminated this thing and they were fine. Our passengers were well disturbed by the whole battle.
I wonder why. All right, so you fed them all turtle soup. Oh, yeah, give me that D20 roll. I guess that was the 6, wasn't it?
That's the 6.
I was looking at what's the 6 for? Of course, it's for the GUI reward. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Congratulations, Sergeant Rock. You have
Detect thoughts.
a permanent.
Perfect.
You have
What is it?
You have a permanent hit point.
Oh, this will be my second permanent hit point.
You gain a
Is
permanent.
that going to be a hit point or hit die for this?
It says hit point, so
Okay.
that's what we're going with. Hit point.
So
I like
if it's
these.
permanent, that means he never loses it. So therefore,
Only
he
when
never
he takes
dies.
damage.
All right. So I am only a little sad about this because my hit points were a perfect 100. Now they'll be 101.
Just stay away from the dogs.
Well, I mean, you don't literally have to play it now if you don't want.
I'm putting it on.
Or you could give it to somebody else.
I could go from an 89 to a 90.
Rock needs to be tough. He seems to get into trouble.
You just need to go to the fire station and pick up your Dalmatian.
What is it, Cruella de Vil?
Hey,
He's
he's
your
got
new-
101.
Yep, she's your new enemy.
So we're just gonna make a jacket out of you. All right, so you guys
Buffalo Bill.
are heading out. You finished dealing with the turtle. The turtle ran away. What are you doing now?
I'm on the ship.
Well, we had finished rest also.
Yeah, that's how we leveled up. So it's the morning. I think we're within range of Jur by the end of the day if we sail hard all day.
Let's see. Move you guys over to the map. And there we are. That's about where you were when you got attacked by the turtle. And I think Sergeant Rock has control of the ship, seeing as how he is the skipper.
But we'll come up just short. We'll get into let the sail all day, and then we'll get into port.
Okay, so while you're sailing that day, who is doing what? I don't want to make any assumptions, so.
Well, you know I'll be flying out ahead.
It's like I said, I didn't want to make any assumptions. So why don't you give me a perception check while you're there? Anybody else doing something?
I was helping navigate a course since we know how good Sergeant Rock does with the sextant.
All right, noted on the perception check.
I'm going to be up in the crow's nest, watching out,
Give me one for yours.
guiding myself because I'm good at that. So,
How exactly do you guide yourself?
with the spell
He's giving
guidance.
himself a pep talk.
That's what I was hoping for, is a pep talk. I wanted to hear what this pep talk was.
You have eagle eyes. You have eagle eyes. You have
do
eagle
it.
eyes.
You can do it.
Thinking about how when I'm an eagle, I can see real hard and, channeling that without shifting.
And you have a 17 on that, which is a
Yeah,
good
that'd
roll.
be a
And
17.
the guidance really worked out for you there. Max on the roll. All right. And,
Hey, it's all about self-perception,
and-
positive image.
And it's
positive
noted.
self-image.
And as
Well, by the way,
corporal punishment flies out, you're
Before
able to
we
track it.
go, in the morning, Sergeant Rock gives a really good briefing, but it's even more confusing than usual. Today, he's doing a briefing on how to check out and utilize a Jeep for the day in support of mission needs, whatever a Jeep is.
Wait, were we going over the proper forms, what we had to fill out in order to get it out of the motor pool?
Yeah, even how to requisition fuel and how to return it and submit a maintenance form for the completion of the return. So it's
What
mainly
about the fuel
confusing.
log? Do we have to fill out all the logs and all that, Jeff?
I show you exactly how to do that during the briefing, and it's confusing but magical, and everybody gets their 17 temporary hit points now.
Ooh. Water breathing on everyone as well.
My daily crew spell and doing breakfast or food for the day with.
What are your daily crew doing right now that you've got your spell hashing on?
Swabbing decks, making sure they're ready for combat the next round, doing inventory, see if we have enough.
I mean, you got one swabbing the deck and one falling behind in case pieces fall off?
Yes.
Okay.
He's chasing an eyeball across the deck.
It shouldn't be falling apart because it's all in a haversack. Remember, I stuffed them with hay.
He made them look like scarecrows.
Nevertheless, yeah, they leave a trail.
So they're being attacked by seagulls.
I'm sharing an apple with my alicorn Fred.
I think I heard one of them whistling something. It sounded a lot like.
Well, what about your cook? Are you making any food today? Are you going to try to
Yes.
get that guy who couldn't do anything else on the ship that we decided making the cook something?
Yes.
What's he making?
Well, that's what the brewery kit role was. You want me to roll? Oh, yeah, he's straight dex, isn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't have a brewery kit. He is not trained in that stuff.
So that was a straight D20 roll.
Maybe by the end of the voyage, he'll have some sort of training.
Maybe.
Well, he knows how to make fake
bad.
turtle soup, so.
Oh no, it's called mock turtle soup.
Mock.
Mock. Yeah.
All right, so like I said, with your perception check, you're able to track Corporal Punishment as she's flying around out in front. Granted, she sees nothing but the ocean and the ship, and I guess whatever piece of land you're near. You're tracking by land, correct?
Spotting this.
So why don't you give me a
We're going
perception
by
to make
the
sure you can keep your eyes on where the land is?
So, am I navigating and Rock is assisting, or am I assisting Rock in navigating?
I'll let you guys decide that.
Why don't you, Rock, since you have the voyage or like the sea vessel, and I'll assist you, so you have advantage on the roll.
All right. A watercraft check.
Oh, I have a watercraft too, I guess. I have a +8. What's your bonus?
Which stat do you use with watercraft?
It's
Intelligence
wisdom.
All right. Well, I have a penalty on either one of those.
Okay, I'll do it then. I'll do it. You give me advantage.
Yeah, technically, I'm at the helm, and I just give little comments when you bring me the notes.
So I'm making sure we stay away from any shoals or stuff like that as we use the land to navigate on our
All
left
right,
side.
and it looks like you've done a fine job on the roll there. Anything else anybody wants to do the first part of the day?
While we're sailing by the land and navigating,
Uh-huh.
do we see anything on shore, like any movement, towns, anything like that of interest?
Not from your angle. You see no. I mean, you can't see the town from the water.
No, I know. I'm saying on that left side, is it
On the
like
left side,
lighthouse kind of?
No.
Is it just
no
all
lighthouse,
wilderness?
Just kind of seems wilderness. A few open beaches here and there. That's about it.
Okay.
I would like to send a message to the guy in port that was supposed to send out a ship for me to see if they actually sent out the ship.
Go ahead. What's it say?
Hello, this is Brother May I. Did you send the ship that I requested?
Hello took 2 words though, because you said hello.
Yeah, I heard it.
After a moment, you get a what? Oh, hi, yeah. Yes, the ship was sent out a few days ago. I don't know how far out you are, but you may have passed them.
Okay, that's not good. We're almost to port, and we haven't seen anybody.
Although these squares are pretty big. We missed
It
it.
is a rather big ocean, so you might not be on the trade route.
Or
You just said might.
possible between the turtle and the Kraken that things have been busted up.
Okay. Well, you said 2 days ago, right, Dan?
I was making sure
You a couple.
making sure you weren't sending into the message. So
No.
yeah, he said about a few days ago.
Okay.
Which sounds
So,
like it didn't get sent off when you asked for it. It was sent off a few days later, maybe getting prepped and loaded and all that.
And how long did it take us to sail here? 4 days? To where we're at now, it took us 4 days?
I think that's what I said.
4 or 5
4 or 5 something like
ish.
Okay, so we may be coming up on them. I don't know. We're what, a day or two out?
We're about a half day from there because it's getting on night of that day, right? So we're about a half day out from the city. So they would have passed us a little while ago.
Yeah, it should have been early yesterday or late the day before.
When right about the time we were fighting the sea turtle or the dragon turtle, so they would have passed us when we were occupied.
Yeah, we were lucky that we were occupying the dragon turtle or chasing it off.
Unless that was a second ship. Or they attacked that ship first or whatever I was going to say.
Well, you can give me a history check to see if you recall seeing any debris in the water when you dealt with the turtle.
Sure, I'll do it.
History.
You don't recall seeing any ship pieces in the water than your own.
That is one of history's mysteries.
Nope.
You're sure you was in the water at one point in time yesterday?
I was in the water, but there was nothing in the water with me but a big turtle
And a shark.
and some sharks. Yeah.
Yep.
So
No
Now,
debris.
there's some practices down there too. It's a Hogland. There were a lot of abusers. They beat on you hard.
yeah, they did for a while. You almost lost it. If it wasn't for that divine intervention, I guess. That
Something smiled upon you.
something. I will say smiled.
Gotta be that halfling luck.
I don't think even halfling was that lucky. All right, so you guys spend the rest of the day just sailing, spotting, I guess cooking, nothing else you guys would like to do during this?
Answering questions. People keep
Kind of-
coming up. Tell me
Cast
more
a
about-
prayer.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
People keep coming up and asking, "What? Tell me more about these jeeps."
And what do you tell them?
I have to do the briefing over again.
What's a what's a Jeep?
Oh yeah.
What's fuel? What are you talking about? Like coal or wood or
Well, some people call it petrol.
petrol? Don't know that name. Backing up.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm practicing my water, sea navigation, watercraft skills
All right.
while we're sailing, working on knots and stuff like that.
Now you say you feel paper for this Jeep thing?
Yep. You fill out a form.
What's a form?
Turn it in. I should make it sound a little bit more like rock boat. Yeah, you got to fill out a form, and then you got to get some approvals from your CO, and then
CO.
yeah, if you get all that stuff, then you can. Here, I'll draw a picture. And he pulls out a Big Chief tablet, which of course is from Minor Illusion, and some crayons, which of course is from Minor Illusion. And he draws a picture of a Jeep, which is Minor Illusion.
What darnation is that thing?
It's one of them Jeeps. We got a lot of them.
And is it like alive or
They do have a mind of their own.
so it's like a mimic?
Yeah, go on. I've seen a few people get their hands bit, so maybe so.
And you feed it, and what do you feed it? You said this petrol stuff,
That's right.
and then you're allowed to ride on it.
Yep, got these here seats here. You got to get in and push this here pedal. Crank the wheel.
Pedal like
Yeah.
a wagon?
Like a wagon.
But,
Yes, sir.
but there's no horse on the front of that thing.
It ain't got no horse. It's got like 89 horses under the hood.
You can't fit 89 horses under that thing. The horses are big.
Tell you what, some of the mechanics managed to get a couple more horses in there.
What's a mechanic?
You guys probably call him a wizard around here.
So a wizard shrunk down a bunch of horses and stuck them under the hood of that thing.
It works. Hard to port.
Corporal punishment. What were you doing during that entire conversation? That lasted pretty much half the day.
I was sending up a prayer to Bast and making sure my horns were nice and shiny.
What do you use to shine your horns?
Just a little oil drag. Got some holy water on it.
Oh, you didn't like grab any of Surge's oil to oil them horns, did you?
No.
No,
Like
none
fluid?
of that special oil that he found in the basement.
No. No, I don't use that.
So at one-
Stuff's like gold.
So at some point in time during the day, you all see her out there polishing her horns to make them gleam and shine in the sun.
That's right.
How did she take them off?
She
So I thought your horns are
Take
like
'em
4
off.
feet long. How can you
They
polish
are.
them?
Yeah.
Hey.
No sleep in the
I'm
stomach.
I'm very limber.
It's
The horn just like droops down. Yeah, there we go. We got it.
my new saying. It's 9 o'clock somewhere. It's 9 o'clock somewhere. So, very limberly, she is polishing her 4-foot horns. As Brother May I was imitating a minute ago.
I'm not
Is
going to
that-
use the motion that I use to polish my horn.
In circular motion, straight. Okay. So, moving on.
In any case, it's a big.
That takes how long for you to polish your horns?
It takes about an hour each.
So you're sitting there polishing your horns while you're listening to these people go, "What's this? What is that? What are you talking about?"
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Rocco,
I'm
join her
pretty
with-
much going, "What's this?" too, because I don't understand most of what he says. So.
Yeah, Rocco, join her with the polishing while he's explaining. He'll shine up his boots. So they
Give you a little spit shot on the horns there. You're doing it all
Oh,
wrong.
gosh.
This is how you get
Is
the
that
shine.
Lincoln? Is that Lincoln that you're using over there?
Usually we use I have no idea what they used in World War II.
Do not spit on my horns. I do not want no spit shine.
going in. Right, ma'am.
Give me a perception check. To see if you notice him spit on your horns. So, okay, well that's them.
I'm sitting in the crow's nest watching all that chaos, and I'm gonna pull out one of those syringes
Uh-huh.
and start messing with it with my herbalism kit,
Uh-huh. And
seeing what it's all about.
you find that it is a concentrated version of a healing potion.
Okay.
Being that it's a lot less liquid in the tube than you're used to seeing, in a vial of healing potions, but it'll give you the same benefit as a full vial.
All right.
So if you took all the syringe, I think you had, how many did you have?
12.
12.
I
We had
took
12
4.
total. I have
That's
2
pretty
because he took one from me.
All right, so the amount of liquid that are in these could probably fill up 3 bottles with the total number you have. But each one of these syringes will do the same as 1 full bottle.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
the net effect. So they actually heal 2d4 plus 3, but they do a point of damage because you have to
Stab yourself.
So it works out to a net 2d4 plus 2, just
There
like
you
that.
go.
Yeah.
Leave it to Sergeant Rock to figure it all out.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'll share that information with everyone.
it takes you a little while to, it's not like one of those you automatically pop it out and figure it out, but you do a little testing
Yeah.
and stuff, and you figure that out. So, Brother May, you're the only one that's not spending hours doing something at this point in time, and what would you...
Well, I've been bringing different lengths of rope to Sergeant Rock, asking if this is flight line. Tell him I couldn't find any DD form I could get to.
That looks like shoreline to me, bud.
What the fuck is flight line?
Oh, I'm sure he spent a couple hours down below with this woman.
Yes.
Did you use one of them longevity potions?
What's her name?
What's her name?
Serena.
You already forgot. You already forgot her
It's
name.
only been, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, she hasn't stayed for breakfast, so no need to learn her name yet.
It's a good thing his kid is unconscious.
Which one?
Well, the adult one.
Yeah, because she's probably just a little older than his kid.
She is? Really?
you said she was like mid-30s, I thought.
And he's what? How old was
52?
No, not you.
Oh,
It would have been late teens, maybe early 20s.
So,
Oh.
not exactly a few years older than him, than I suppose, but definitely not old enough to be his biological mom. But Hey, I'd like to introduce your new stepmom.
Sister?
So, have you been testing out your sailor's knots and stuff down below deck there, Brother May I? Sergeant May I?
Hey, I got a promotion. Nah, just taking care of the kid, making sure food's served, and if anyone gets seasick or whatever, trying to help with that.
Any extracurricular
Yes.
activity that you don't want to share with the rest of the group?
Well, let's see here. Hold on.
Cards?
Rock managed to break even at Pinnacle.
Alrighty then.
Who are you playing Pinochle with?
Maybe.
Members of the crew.
Maybe.
Alright, she seems to be amenable.
Okay, then yes.
All
There's
right.
some extracurricular activities.
Alright, so let's see. What shall I make you roll?
Performance check.
Yes, give me a performance check.
Woohoo!
Oh boy.
So, did you use the line, "This has never happened to me before"?
My hip came out of place.
Snap!
Oh, that's okay, dear.
Did not take his vitamins or his blue pill.
That's right. Yeah, a lot of guys wake up a little stiff in the morning.
Well, that's not what happened here. All right, so you attempted, and didn't go very far.
No. Fell asleep.
My God, I am witnessing the death of romance was just put in chat.
How you doing?
That's exactly how he did it too. I mean, just like that.
So, any hazards during the day?
No, none
Seems
that
like
you guys have noticed.
We started seeing some of the vessels coming out of Jur, maybe some fishing.
Yes. By the time you make the pull into the harbor, as you banked left, as you put it, in the middle of your conversation with the guy trying to figure out what a friggin' Jeep was, you do notice a few fishing boats here and there, and a couple of trader ships that are coming and going. You are made your way to the trade route. Of course, it's coming towards the end of the first day. You're at least a day out from port that you know of because you've been here before.
Like a half a day. But yeah, it's too dark to sail. So we put in here. Was the impression that it was about the same amount of traffic going in and out as when we left a couple of weeks ago? It's been more like 3 weeks.
It seems to be about the same. You don't see any high flow or low, no lull in flow.
Hey, Rock, can I talk to you a second?
Go
So,
ahead.
I'm kind of afraid to fly on Fred there, because I'm afraid of getting shot down or with all these people around.
Yeah, you're probably the first flying horse that they've seen around here. Maybe we ought to put them below decks and introduce them kind of casual once we get into port. Put the word out.
Yeah, what about me, though?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, they've seen some unusual things here and there anyway. You've met Malzahn. She's probably almost as unusual to them as you are.
All right, well, I'll just keep an extra eye out in case anybody's trying to shoot me from behind, I guess.
Yeah, just stay close to the crew so they know that you're with us and less than unusual than you might have been.
Well, now I know what the town drunk's going to be doing. So you make your way into port without an issue. So I will move you guys to the actual city map.
How big is this city?
It's just a small little port town. And here we are. You guys, the dock is down on... Well, let me get to where I can actually show you. The dock is down here. And you should be able to see this map. It's cleared.
I think you have it blacked out.
Is it blacked out?
I see your arrow, but no map.
Okay, well that's odd because reveal.
I thought you were showing us Jure at night.
Okay, can you see it now?
Nope.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Here, let me click on it. Nope.
I bet you if you put your mini on it, you'll see it.
Ping on it. Oh,
There it
we go.
is.
Now.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, reveal.
Yeah, it was
What did you
dynamic
do?
lighting. It was considered black until you put a mini on it. So I just went ahead and put your figures down at the other side, please. Down here.
Down over here.
Is that everybody? Now that I've made it a point to.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Nope, can't move
And-
any further. So let's move you over here.
I leave my minions on the ship, by the way.
You don't want to bring your scarecrows into the city?
No.
Your skeletons covered in old clothing and straw stuffed?
Correct.
All right. So you make your way up to the dockmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Been expecting you?
Yes.
You have refugees, I take it.
Yes.
Well,
We do.
We set a station up, and he points down at the dock where you see a table with an awning over it. A station up over there for them to sign in, I suppose.
Alrighty. Do you know where I can get little coin bags?
I mean, like a regular coin purse.
Yes, a lot of them.
You can. I don't know about a lot of them, but you can go check the general store. He might have some. If not, then maybe. I mean, depends what you want the made out of.
Actually, do you have a bunch of parchment and some ribbon?
I don't, but once again, maybe the
General store.
might have. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna run to the general store while everybody starts to unload and start making their way there and rush back with either. How many did we have on there? 35?
Yes. Believe
Somewhere along that line.
Either 35 little coin purses or parchment where I can tie a coin purse.
All right. So I believe you've been to the
General store
general
before,
store
yeah.
before here, this little village. So, is it just you?
Well, if the girlfriend wants to come along with the baby.
All right. So the general store is. Where did I say it was? Yeah, we'll just say it's this building right here.
Okay. This one I'm in front of.
Right here.
Oh, that one there. Oh, okay. All right.
What can I do you for?
I'm looking for about 35 little coin purses or a bunch of parchment and ribbon.
What kind of coin purses we looking for?
Small ones, 35. I don't care what they're made
I
out of.
don't care what they're made out of. All right. Well, hold on. Let me see what I got. So he disappears in the back for a few minutes. While he's looking for that, you're wanting to look for a tattoo artist.
I'm gonna walk in behind May I a little bit after him.
Okay, so you're with May I.
Eventually,
So, any place you stop in prior to reaching May I?
I'm taking my time looking.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna go there.
All right, so go ahead and move your miniature at least halfway there. And you're looking for a tattooist.
Yep.
Who do you ask?
Well, at the port, I ask the other sailors, I guess, who are at the port, if there's a good tattoo artist in town.
I mean, in support, we usually do have a tattoo man who can, like, put some ink on you, but are you looking for a good one? I don't know. I don't know about a good one. He shows you this rough.
Anyone who might?
He shows you this rough tattoo on his arm that looks like a boat with a fishing net hanging off.
More like
Look for something a little more precise than that. You know anyone who of a tattoo artist, or anyone who might know of a tattoo artist that has a more precise hand?
Not in this town. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, Eustace over there got a picture of his girlfriend done by the tattoo artist here in town. I'll go check his out and see what it looks like. Maybe get you an idea of what it's
All right.
like.
I'll go over and I'll look at Yusuf's tattoo.
It's a stick figure with boobs.
All right. I asked Yusuf where the tattoo artist is.
Usually find him. You can usually find him over in the tavern. He's got like a little table he sits at and just kind of doodles with stuff.
Okay.
His name.
I'll go to the tavern to talk to Yusuf, tattoo artist.
Would you like to know his name, little man?
I was going to look for the little guy that was doodling on the table.
Okay, good luck. He goes back to moving some crate or something. May I's in the store. Sergeant Rock, Corporal Punishment. What are you doing while the rest of your team has disappeared? By the way, the tavern.
Sergeant Rock is over here. He's chatting with Vayor, who happens to be in town. Going, wow, haven't seen you in a while.
Wait, Vayor got taken away.
Vayor's gone.
Vayor died.
Vayor was taken.
It's right here. This is Vayor, all right.
What drugs are you on?
I recognize the figure.
Oh,
It's the little guy with the whip.
where's he at? Where's he at? So I thought I cleared all the figures
Over
off.
here.
Yeah,
I think I remember this map from the pirate fight.
it was.
Yep.
And that's why I tried clearing all the pirates off of it, and I guess I missed a Vayor. Did I miss anybody else? Do we have any other people?
I don't see
hiding in
She up on any of the roofs. I think we're good.
Oh, okay. Or the wizard who duplicated himself.
So Rock's going to go into the pub,
So,
which I assume
which
that's
is
what
right here.
it is here with the benches. Oh, it's over here?
No, that's the church with the benches.
Okay.
This is the pub.
He wants to
So, I guess that's where I'm going to.
captains and get an idea of, news of the realm. He's been out of circulation for a little bit with his ship.
All right. So give me an investigation. I'm trying to find out. We'll say you're looking for gossip, I suppose.
I'm looking around for a guy that's doodling.
You see
Maybe the smell of burning flesh.
Yeah, you see a peg-legged dude like with a hook messing around on the table or something.
I'm just reminded of Steve White. I saw a man the other day with wooden legs, but real feet.
They actually have something they can do that does that when they're putting the prosthetics on them. There's a guy in the service that had a metal prosthetic, and he was messing with the skin around it. They told him to, and the skin would start growing over it. Anyway, it's beside the point here. So you're asking for information, pretty much gossip mongering. You pick up a rumor about how some of the coastal cities have been getting raided lately by bands of monstrous humanoids. You've heard stories of goblins and orcs and even gnolls attacking different fishing villages and stuff. Like they're becoming more bolder than ever in the last few weeks, I suppose. You also hear tell of a ghost ship seen off out in the ocean by sailors that they see it one minute and it's gone the next. You don't have any actual destination for it or location for it, but you do hear, they do tell you about the rumors of a ghost ship that seems to pop in and out.
How long ago was that?
last sighting that I was told was, I'd say 3 or 4 days ago. One of the ships came in and mentioned some big galleon that was there one moment, and the next thing you know, it was gone. The only thing left of it was a smell of death.
Light refracting off the ocean.
I hear those galleons are really efficient. Well, Columbus, yeah, was able to sail all the way across the ocean with just 3 galleons.
Yeah, okay. I take your word for it. I could sail across the ocean in just 1 galleon, but okay.
That's even more efficient. So this looks more like a schoolhouse that we're in over here.
It's what I'm using as the tavern. Leave it alone. Do you see another building in there? It looks like it's good enough for a tavern. This one here looks like a warehouse with a table in it.
Well, maybe a schoolhouse by day and a tavern at night because they don't have a whole lot of it.
Maybe it's their meeting hall as well. Give a shit about my damn map. Fine.
Rocco,
We'll just send you down here to the church with the pews, and you can have your beer there.
Maybe they worship Cade and Kayleen.
All right, so give me a perception on your walk through town there, Serge.
Alrighty. Perception check. Hopefully it's better than my passive. Not quite, but it's good enough.
Must have a hell of a passive.
19.
Oh, well, then. From your perspective, everybody seems to be moving around town as usual, like the last time you were here when you and Meliston came into town on directions. There's nothing different. People aren't running and hiding from you as you come walking up. So it just seems like a typical day in town. Anything in particular you want to be looking for while you're out here walking?
Just checking how the people are looking. If you said business as usual, then that's good. I'm happy that there's no shenanigans like on Zur going on here or Zool happening here in Zur.
Yeah, you don't see much. Everybody's friendly. Everybody's waving, saying hi to each other. You make your way to the general store without any I guess hairs raising up on the back of your neck. Let's see where we at. All right.
Oh, hey, may I find anything good here?
I don't know. He's been back there for 12 hours.
Oh, that sucks. I was kind of hoping that maybe he would be able to price something for me. Give me a price of what something may be worth.
All right. So
okay.
After about 10 minutes, he does come back out. I got kind of a mix here. There's a few of them that are leather and a couple of them that are made out of cloth. I mean, I don't know what you're wanting to use these little pouches for. Some are like little sewing carrying pouches that some of the women folk around here like to use for, carrying their sewing kits in. I don't know if that's work for you or not. So he lays out, about 40 little pouches, different sizes. About 10 of them are leather, which look like your typical coin purse. And then about, I said 30, of course it's 40. So 25 of them some are made of plaid colors, some are made of straight plain cloth colors, but they're different sizes. And they have little slots inside to put needles and such inside.
Okay. But they're enough to put maybe about 10 gold coins in.
They definitely seem big enough to put 10 gold coins in.
All right. I'll take 35 of them. How much do I owe? Yeah.
Let's see. The leather
Well, I mean, do you got any in the back that may be partially ripped that need fixed? That would be a little cheaper?
No, I sent all the ones that were kind of damaged to the seamstress down the street, but we don't really have much of a call for any of these to be, purchased, so there wasn't really a rush on it.
All right.
May I has the money?
Yeah.
I have mending. Just fix all the little tears.
Let's see.
Would 10 gold do it?
I'm sure 10 gold would buy a coin more than enough
Yeah.
coin purses.
I'm gonna
Probably.
say 10 gold. What? Yeah.
I think 1 gold would buy like 150 gold purses. Coin
I mean,
purses.
It's a piece of material.
Yeah.
if you want to pay 10 gold for it, that's on you. But it's,
Yeah,
it's
I'll take
not that
advantage of you.
expensive. But sure, why not? I'm not gonna argue with you. So you want to hand off 10 gold for 35, 15 leather and 25 cloth pouches.
Sure, why not? What the hell? I like
Made a
even
killing.
numbers.
He made a killing.
Honey, we're going to close up shop early today. It was a good day. I think it's the best we've had in the last 5 years.
I'll take these.
I'm going to go see the alchemist about that blue potion he made.
Oh, I got one of those right here. Sell 2 for 15.
All right, so you have your coin purse. Is there anything you were looking for, Serge?
I'm going to pull out a little vial. It's about 4 ounces of hydraulic fluid. And I'm going to see if he can appraise that for me, what it might be worth.
What in the tarnation you got there?
Yeah, I found this oil on one of my adventures with this fellow right here. We were out in some ruins and we found it. I was wondering if you could appraise it for me, give me a rough idea of how much it might be worth.
Well, let's see. And how much do you say there is there?
4 ounces. It's a vial, and a vial holds 4.
It's not your typical oil. It's not lamp oil. That runs you about $1 a pound for a flask. I've never seen any kind of oil like this before. I wouldn't begin to know how to tell you how to figure out how much it's worth. You trying to sell it right now?
It's more of a spell component, really.
Oh, Tamster can't help you out with that.
Yeah,
Not
it
too many-
requires some oil in a certain amount.
Well, short of the little weather witch we have here that sometimes does lets us know what the weather's going to be for fishing tomorrow. We don't have much magic as far as that's concerned around here.
All druid craft in the weather for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, that's what the weather witch said it was going to be. Yeah. I
Oh,
guess
yeah, that's the
you're one
that's
of
the
the
weather.
witches. Okay, that's as far as we know. We don't know any better
Well,
than that. Now there
you
is
know where
Opinion.
now there's tale that there's a person that lives way up in the hills from here that's really into that natural magic stuff. And I think our weather witch has gone up there and seen them a time or two and learned a few things, but nothing beyond, whatever this thing is here you're trying to figure out.
Oh, do you know where they may be? Which way?
All I know is up in the mountains. I mean, matter of fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, our weather witch, granted, it probably has a proper name, but that seems to be the moniker we give them around here in town. I went up there this morning to, I think, try to learn some more, what do they call that stuff? Starts with a D. I'm trying to remember what it is.
I'm watching him.
Druid,
Dude, craft.
You're talking like some druidic magic.
That's the ticket, right? Yeah, it's like druidic magic or something, whatever that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of familiar with that.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you just told me what the weather's going to be tomorrow.
I mean, that's not a whole lot. It's just something simple.
I couldn't tell you, short of looking outside and seeing what it's. I usually hillbilly weather rock myself.
Oh yeah, if it's floating there on a strick, it's real nice. If it's swaying a little, it's windy.
Yeah.
If it's gone, it's bad weather.
You've used one before.
Yeah, we had some of those back where I'm from.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So. Oh, sorry, I can't help you any more than that. Is there anything else you're looking for?
What's he got here? Is it just basic general stores?
Pretty much basic general store stuff. Anything you looking for in the player's handbook right now?
I'll do some looking and get back to you.
All right, you send me a list, and the cost is pretty much the same as what you found in the book.
So,
unless there's something specific you are looking for above and beyond that, it is a fishing/hunting village, so there may be some other things.
all right, I'll let you know. I'm going to take a look.
Copy that. Corporal Punishment, I think you're the only one that's not really doing much of anything in town right now. What would you like to do?
Well, I stopped in at the church, do some praying. I have Fred outside, told him to keep his wings tucked in, munch on the grass a little bit, look like a horse.
With a horn?
And then with a horn. And then after that, we're going to head to the stables and find lodging for the night.
Okay, so
if we're going to stay.
So you're in the church praying?
Yeah.
Because you said you were concerned with your appearance.
Yeah.
Did you do anything to try to cover your appearance?
There's not really any way to cover up 4-foot horns, so I figured starting at the church was probably a good idea so people could see me in there and know that I'm not repelled by holy places.
Kind of hoping you'd stay with some crewmen so they would see you with us and know that you're going on solo might be a little more distracting.
I know, but y'all just kind of split up and left me, so I just went to the church the first thing I saw, so I headed in there.
Well, as you're kneeling there praying, you feel a hand on your shoulder. You look
yes.
up, and I have to actually bring this up because I forget what the dang name of it is. There is a priest there. Give me a religion check, and we'll see if you can figure out who or what the priest is of. Trying to get to my pantheons that I have listed here. I just can't remember them all right off the top of my head. Okay, so he's not that one. Okay, so where is the one I'm looking for?
I don't have my phone. My phone's dead.
Okay, so you notice the holy symbol that he carries around his neck is the holy symbol of Profundus. Profundus,
Okay.
is the keeper of the seas. That it's kind of a two-part deity system for the seas. It's a husband and wife kind of deal. It's Profundus and Kiki are the name of the gods that rule the seas.
Okay.
Are you planning on giving 10 gold to everybody, or do you just want to give 10 gold per family?
10 gold per family, and then to the individuals.
All right. So just divide that by 2, because the children that came, the only 2 children that came, are brother and sister, yes, but they have no parents with them. And everybody else is just a husband and wife deal.
Okay.
So if you want to divide that, I guess, by 2. And there's one individual, of course, that was with nobody.
Okay.
So yes, and with your religion check, you don't know much more than that this is like one part of a 2-part deity system that deals with the sea, which of course is what you would commonly, think would be in a fishing village.
Sure. How do you do today, Father?
I don't need to call me father, but I appreciate I'm doing fine. How are you, my child?
I'm doing quite well, sir.
Is there something weighing deep on your soul as to why you're here with us today praying?
There is.
And what would that be?
There's an evil man that has kidnapped a bunch of children from a village, and we can't find him to get the children back.
Seems to be a common thing these days now.
Oh?
Yes, I've heard tales of villages all up and down the coast that are losing their children. There's even been talk of a village further north near a mountainous range. Their children come up missing as well. Talk of them disappearing in the nights.
It's terrible.
Yes,
We're
it
trying to
is.
find him. We're trying to get the children back, but we don't have any idea where he went.
Well, what do you know, my child?
We know he's a very powerful lich.
Ooh, that is dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. And you're
It
praying
is.
for guidance.
Absolutely. We have to find him and get those children back home.
Do you have that ability, that prayer, that spell? There is a spell, I think, that clerics, or I don't know if paladins have it or not.
What would it be called? Do you know?
Divine intervention, that's a cleric thing. There's commune.
There you go. Commune is where you commune with your god, and then divine intervention, I think, is something different than commune. But yeah, if you want to try to get answers from your god themselves, and I think the spell is commune.
Yeah, I
can
don't
see if
have
paladins get that.
I have Beacon of Hope, which is not going to do anything for me.
Bacon.
I have Divine Sense to detect good and evil. Yeah, I don't have that. No.
Well, alrighty then. Was that in your direction or something else?
I think she's enjoying the stream.
Oh, okay. That's
I
right.
think that was due to a Twitch delay.
The time delay difference. Gotcha. She's responding to the bacon joke.
Oh.
Noted.
Oh.
He's triggered.
Oh my god. Alright, so let's get back into the preacher mode here. Well, my child, I can pray with you, but I can't guarantee that Profundus would give us any answers either. I don't practice the clerical arts. I am just a preacher, mind you.
Well, any help I could get trying to find those children, I would appreciate. It's my mission to kill the lich and get the children back. It's what my people have sent me here to do.
Triggered. Alright, so he will kneel down next to you, put his hand on his holy symbol, and pray with you. And as you notice, didn't bat an eye at your appearance whatsoever. So now, what were you doing, Dux?
I was in the bar and I saw the guy that was doodling tattoo stuff.
Yep, he looks like he's got some sort of hook-based hand thing, and he's like doing some sort of drawing on the table. And he's not using
So
his
I go up
hand,
to him.
he's using one of them.
So I go up to him and I ask,
Hey, what? Huh? What?
so where did you learn the art?
What art?
Oh, I see that you're scratching some designs using your oak there. And I saw some of your work on some of the men down at the docks as well.
Yeah, people pay for any kind of bullshit, won't they?
So did you learn under anyone or did you just pick it up on your own?
It just looked like I learned anything, and it's just a circle.
You never know.
Look, these fools wanted a tattoo. And, drunk one night, I said I'd give them one. And they accepted. It's best gold I made. I can't draw with a lick.
Well, you look like you may be more well-traveled than they anyway. Do you know of tattoo artists anywhere in this land? That's
You
worth
looking
the
for a
salt?
good one, or are you just looking for one like me? Because
I'm looking for a good one.
alright, so there are some good ones. I mean, what is it you're looking for? Hey, over here. What is it you're looking for?
I'm looking for someone who can draw with a precise hand.
Just that's it. That's all you're looking for. Someone who can draw with precise hand.
Yeah. Someone who can draw with a precise hand on flesh.
You're looking for a good tattoo artist, No, not a mystical tattoo artist, but just a good tattoo artist.
Oh, generally a good tattoo artist, he can go both ways.
You know, in these lands, you got the ones who actually imbue magic into their tattoos, and then you got the ones that just actually do good. And he pulls up his, well, either one. He pulls up his sleeve and he shows you that he's got a pretty decent tattoo on his arm, not something crass like these other guys have got on them. You know, there's a tattoo artist in a port to the east of here that did this one. He was all right. He didn't do any mystical stuff, but he does a pretty good, picture on you. And then I hear there's a mystical tattoo artist to the east. What port city was that? What port city is that in the east of here? And of course, as the DM, I have to remember because I don't know what my players are going to ask for whenever I bring up this map.
Right.
You can go fishing. You can get a massage. I'm gonna go fishing. Damn it.
No, you can go fishing or you can go get a massage. I'm gonna go for a hike. It's I might have 2 or 3 paths laid out for you, but you guys ain't gonna go for those paths. Not always.
So as I recall, we had to sail all the way to Zur to find the first port from the east, unless you go to the east and then north up the coast.
Well, I hear there's this in Netherfear. You know anything about that place?
Do I?
That's the west.
That's to west of here.
Out of character.
I believe.
Yeah, do I know
I
any?
think your character would have heard something about Netherfear. Daddy issues and all. If I'm not mistaken, that's where I told you that no, it was coming. Yeah, or it wasn't at Port City. But you've probably heard talk of that place, like they've done business there or something. You probably overheard something, being the little halfling you are.
Okay, I've heard something about that.
There's a caster that does tattoos up there too, using different kind of inks that can imbue different abilities to a person. They're kind of pricey, but you can probably find one there in Netherfear. Now, as far as a good tattoo artist, there's one in Wicklouth, which is the port between here and Netherfear. And then you find another one that did this work on me. Of course, I can't find that freaking port. There it is. Barrymore. Now, it's kind of you have to go into some of the dredges of the city to find these particular tattoo artists because for some odd reason they're frowned upon due to the fact that the only markings people are supposed to have on their body legally there are markings of ownership, if you know what I mean.
I do.
So they kind of frown on anybody else putting markings on people because they want to be in control of that kind of thing. But yeah, that's where I got this, and it's his actually looks like what you'd see on the front of a World War II bomber plane. You know what I'm talking about?
Up.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was a dancer I kind of had a fancy for over there in the city, and I figured I'd go ahead and get her tattooed on my arm. Dumbest thing I ever did, but it's a pretty nice picture, don't you think? And it does.
Wow.
It looks real good.
Does he make it dance?
No, but it doesn't. You can see the ink hasn't faded any, and there's no off lines like where it's blurring at the edges or whatever. Like somebody did a bad job. Yeah, it doesn't look like this. It looks more like that.
Kind of hoping it would be a Harley Davidson tattoo.
I don't
Oh,
know what her
do you happen to have the name?
Ancient holy symbol.
I didn't get his name. I just kind of asked in some of the quieter places about the tattoos because if you know how to listen, you kind of pick up things when you're in some of them taverns there in Barrymore. It's kind of iffy down there because you never know what kind of law you might be breaking, and the next thing you know, you're in chains and you're a slave. So, or you're fighting in the arena, and then somebody buys you from there.
I've
I've
heard tell.
I try to steer clear of that place if I can after my last incident there. And he holds up his missing hand, pretty much.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time.
No problem. I'm going to ask.
I'll buy a drink for him.
You don't want me to put one on you, do you?
No.
Good, because
No, I
I
don't.
am not good. But these drunks around here seem to think I am, so I'll take their gold.
If you'd like, I could put one on you.
Are you any good?
Oh, I'm a fair hand. Never worked with a needle.
Do you want to persuade him to do so?
Yeah, let's try it
Give
out.
him a persuasion check. What'd you do today? Well, I was going to have an encounter with everybody. But what happened? Got a tattoo.
Not too good.
Really? What do you say? Just, I'll put one on you. I'm halfway decent.
Yeah,
Doesn't take much.
I'm a fair hand. I could do better than what you get on.
I rolled a 1. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He-
Let's do it.
He pulls his shirt off, says, put it right there on the back.
All right.
Parts
What you
Simpson.
looking for?
He gives you some. I have no fucking clue. We'll just.
I'll do a bear, a growling bear.
That'll work. He says,
You'll be
hey,
tattooing you.
you're doing it,
And I
man.
ask him to hold up a mirror while I'm doing it.
Okay. Give me a performance check.
Or sleight of hand.
No, we're gonna go with performance.
Fine.
It's halfway decent.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like shit.
At least you didn't simply stir 'em.
You didn't draw a circle with teeth on it, so you're good. No, but it actually turns out to be a halfway decent I mean, it's not the world's best, of course, but it's definitely, you can tell it's a growling bear. Not that he can see it, but Sergeant Rock, you notice ducks tapping away on this little needle on the back of this guy's back that you've never seen before.
Yep. Well, Rock will observe and make commentary and basically help out.
Oh, you guided me, is what you're saying?
Oh, yeah, because I forgot I was in the bar. But yeah, I could give you a guy. I could have 4 on it.
Well, with that extra 3 points,
Oh, perfect. I forgot that he has the quick button.
Yeah. with that extra 3 points, it doesn't just look like a growling bear. You can actually make the difference in the fur lining, the teeth, the eyes pop. You're able to do something with the colors that he had sitting at this table that nobody in this town has ever seen done before. So you do a bang up job, and what little bit of crap he has sitting there at the table.
Rock is very spry.
So you,
So when I finish, I take the mirror from him and I angle it so he can look and try to see his back.
and how's he going to do that?
So I'm holding the mirror so that he can look up and see his back.
Okay, so
Now when I'm done.
something here like this.
Yeah.
Let me hurry and put my shirt on before I lose a job. And he buys you a drink,
Well, thank
as
you very
well
much.
as gives you a gold for the tattoo.
Huh.
I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for letting me practice.
Looks like you got the hand for the business. You might be able to make you some money, but just don't do it here. I've kind of got a thing going here. You know what I mean? Let's just keep
I'm just passing through.
good.
No need to worry.
That's good work, though. All right, so let's see.
We're liking it here in town. Got some rumors, got some purchases. Oh, Rock wants to go to the general store.
Okay, Rock.
I'll go with Rock to the store
Hillary.
after I bid farewell to the captain.
All
Which one was the store? Go down here?
As you step out of the bar to make your way towards the general store,
Mhm.
how about everybody give me a perception check?
I'll use sound effects. Doot, 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 doot.
You're not.
Hey!
All right, let's see. Move that out of my way so I can actually see. We got 14, a 19, a 16, a 27, and a 26. I mean, those are some pretty good perceptions. Even Corporal Punishment can hear the screams that are coming from outside.
Yeah.
I will toss a gold to the preacher and head outside.
You toss a gold to the preacher.
I want to thank you for your help in praying with me, and I hope you continue to pray for the children that are missing. But it sounds like I'm needed outside.
Very. Be safe, my child.
Would this guy have had a magnifying glass on hand? It's an expensive-ish item, 100 gold.
Nope, wrong button. Yeah, actually he does. He says he got one, came in last week from Netherfear.
All right, cool. I'm going to buy portable RAM, which is 4 gold if he has it, magnifying for 100, and then a climber's kit if he has that as well for 25.
So as he's getting this stuff for you, you hear the screams from outside.
All right. Was I still at the shop, or was I already on my way out back?
You never said you left, so I was assuming you were still in the shop.
Well, okay. That's fine.
And for those who are in my Friday night game, you will recognize this sound. You hear what sounds like laughter mixed in with the screams, but it sounds more like an animalistic laughter.
So either hyenas or gnolls.
From our battle, how many days did we get in?
What was that?
From our last battle at sea, how many days did it take to get to shore? 2 days? 1 day?
Two.
Day and a half.
Okay.
Give or take a day and a half. That's all I was just saying, too.
Okay.
These are gnolls, right?
Okay.
Well, you don't know.
I just wanted-
You're not outside yet. You just hear what sounds like laughing mixed with screaming and such, the like.
Yeah.
So, what we'll do is we'll roll initiative right now.
Initiative? What?
So give.
Already? Okay.
Yes, already. Almost 2 hours in already. All right.
Is it?
I'm going to check what that noise was. If you want to keep getting that stuff, that'd be awesome.
Wow. Look at that.
Now, why I asked is so I could see how many charges I had left on my fireball.
It should come back at a new day, shouldn't it?
Yeah, 1d6 per new
Charges.
day.
Each
Yeah.
morning.
So, I'm full.
So don't you have 2
recharge.
days though? You should have 2 days of recharge because we didn't use it for 2 days.
Yep, I'm fully recharged.
Yeah. He got that the first day.
So, fireball.
Yeah, Rock comes out and goes, man, I've got this.
As he puts 30 more down. Just
Possibly. You're going to make it to a point where I want to end up doing just that. Dropping like 30 or 40 of them. I'll drop like 5 or 6 in the beginning, let you use all your fireballs up, and then here comes the rest of them.
Can I see? So do they look like animals?
You don't see them yet. You're all inside.
Oh, I thought you said
You
because
hear.
we had just come outside when you said we heard screams. So
You hear. As I said, your perception, you were just getting your tattoo done.
So
You,
come out. Initiative.
so yeah, based on whatever your initiative is.
I'm going to tell the new wifey and
The new
to
wifey.
stay inside.
New wifey. She's already a wife.
Well, what I plan on doing with her and the kids and stuff. but she
Uh-huh.
Oh.
mentioned
It's a
it.
preacher
What?
in town, so you can get
What are you
married.
planning on doing with her and the kids?
Well,
Okay, descending order, starting from the top. 23 for ducks.
so do they look like
Well, I'm
animals?
saying I'm reading off the initiatives first. 23.
Okay. Yeah.
14 for. I make sure they're right. 14 for Surge.
Yes.
Pegasus is a 10.
Yep.
May I's an 8.
yep.
Sergeant Rock's a 5. Punishment's a 3.
Yep.
All right, so yes, with your 23, you do get to go first.
So they look like animals.
They look like gnolls. They look like the ones in the front actually look like this.
Except that
Okay.
they're all wearing asbestos suits because they've heard about the one.
Is that an eye hanging out?
That's hair on the side. He's
That's
got
his
braids.
Oh, okay. I
But
was
standing
hoping they were
behind
undead.
them, you see a guy that looks something like this.
Ooh, an ornery bastard.
And then behind him, off to the side, you see one that looks like this.
Oh, that's cool. I like the way that looks.
Or
Now, there's another
like when-
one, but there was no picture for it. So it looks like pretty much the first one, but with better gear on. A little a little thicker in build as well.
Does it sound like they're talking to each other? Can I understand them at all?
They are yipping at each other. Do you understand Knoll?
Well, I can
speak?
talk. I'm in my hybrid form, so if they're speaking some kind of animal language,
Do gnolls have a language, or are they just more of a beast language?
Let's see.
it's mean. So if it's a beast language, I should be able to understand it.
Knoll language, not beast.
No, I don't.
Like, isn't it like
It'd
hive
be like
mind stuff?
werewolves,
It's what?
not gnolls.
I don't know why I just took my headset off to listen to you. What?
Isn't it like a hive mind kind of?
Not for
Hack
Knoll.
Knolls.
No.
Oh.
It's
No,
just-
that's for
it's
the
just a
mind
matter,
players.
Yeah, it's just a matter of yips and yaps, like a hyena makes, but it's an actual their own language.
Okay.
So you step outside and you see. Currently, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10 regular gnolls, and then these individual ones in the back.
a blue dot, a red dot, and a green dot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will move forward 60. And they can't understand me, so I'm not going to say they're intelligent. And I will use my short bow to fire on the one in the red. Well, actually, I want the one with the whip, with that cat of nine tail whip looking thing.
Okay, that'll be the one in the blue.
The blue one?
Yep.
All right, I'll use my short bow to attack it.
So we're getting first attack.
He is, yeah.
I'm guessing a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit that one.
Try again. Ah!
Keep us informed. Let us know, Marcus, okay? It's not a problem. Alright, so you don't have advantage on the attack roll,
Nope.
and that is a miss as well.
All right. I haven't used my bow enough.
No,
But
too
I'm
busy
still
trying to show
going-
Surge how to use it.
Yeah, I know. So I'm still
Man.
going to use my rage.
Alright. Alright. So that's it for you. Alright, so you did rage. You attacked with an attack, and you get 2 attacks this round. Alright, so let's see. I'm still on the DM's layer, that's why I can't move anything. Alright, so. Alright. This one will go in here. This one will go in there. Nope, I don't want to do that. Close that out. This one will go to follow this one. Alright, so that was you. I got to attack you. Basic bite. So I'm going to do the 2 with advantage first, unless there's any reason not to. Hey to all, and hey there, Fritz. It's Tariq.
Tariq is on, huh?
Yes, he is watching
Yep.
you. He's saying hello.
Yeah, Yeah, he's told me he's been watching. Yeah, ironically, I don't watch, so.
So yeah,
He
you
probably
wouldn't have
knows
seen it. So good thing that he You don't watch,
Yeah,
so he probably knows more about the game than you do. All
Yep.
right.
Thanks for tuning in.
Appreciate the shout out. Where were we? Oh yeah. Say 23 to hit.
It'll hit.
So you'll take. You already raged, so you'll take 2 points of bite damage as this thing bites down on your shoulder. All right. Second one, we'll do his. That's going to be a miss because I'm sure a 10 misses.
Yeah.
Regular roll. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Nope.
No hit on that.
Nope.
All right, so no teeth for you. The rest of them, 1, 2, 3. You seem to be the only person there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll just fire off some shots at you. So I'm gonna just roll 5. Let's see, longbow. So 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, but a 14 misses and a 13 misses.
Yep.
About a 19. Will it hit?
Just.
Okay, so you have 3 arrows that'll hit you, and you'll take 5 points of piercing for each arrow, so you can do your math on that.
I'm going to catch one,
Uh-huh.
so I'll just take 5 damage. Should I guess I have to
Um,
try to catch it, right?
Yeah, I mean,
It's going to be a high number to
So
catch it.
7
what is
plus
the...
my dex, so 11 points of damage.
Doesn't that take into character level, or is it just monk level?
It's just monk level, I think.
It's monk level. So
Oh, okay.
if I go with monk level, it'll be 14 plus dex, so it'll actually be it'll be 18.
Yeah, you have no problem catching one of these arrows.
So I caught one and I get hit by 2,
Yes.
so I lose 5 more points of damage.
No, just...
Is there 5 each, right?
It's 5 each. But you
I got
take
hit
half
by 2?
damage.
And I got hit by 2,
Uh-huh.
so I take 5 total.
It works. I was just going to round it down for you. 2 each. But if you want to take that extra hit point, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to argue with you about it. So that was it for 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them. These guys went inside. You hear crashing, banging, whatever inside there. That's it for their go. Let's see, that was them. Surge, you hear all this noise and commotion outside.
I'm going to look out the window.
And you see a bunch of different versions of gnolls out there. A big group of them looks like they're attacking something down the street that you can't see.
All right.
You see 3 different looking ones right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to take a break before we started this combat, but I guess I just rolled right into it. Sorry.
You want to start it right now?
We can finish one round, and then we'll take a 5-minute break for everybody to use restrooms and such before we get too into it.
All right. I'm curious, and I'm going to decide that I'm going to bring the thunder. I'm going to take a step outside in the middle of buying something on my day off. I'm going to cast a big spell because I am upset. And let's see, a storm cloud above me appears, 10 foot tall, 60-foot radius, centered on a point I can see. When I cast the spell, I can choose bolt of lightning, flash down. It's going to be called lightning.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm going to see how many creatures I can hit with it. Each creature, then a bolt of lightning flashes down. Takes that much if you're outdoors. It's
Is it
oh
stormy at all?
no, I don't. Is it stormy?
No, it was clear skies.
Is there a material component to this spell?
No, not
Think
call lightning.
I think it's a cell phone call, boot, speed dial. Hey, lightning.
Oh, okay then. It's not what I thought it was, but it's gonna hurt.
Okay.
So, yeah. Can I get a blue and red to make me I believe it's a dexterity saving throw.
Blue and red.
DC 17.
Alright.
As a lightning bolt strikes down right in between them.
Let's see, blue
And each creature will be then 5 point, must make that save unless I can. Yeah, they're the only 2 I can get.
What was the save?
Dexterity save DC 17.
17. Okay, that's.
Yep, 17. New save. Who does? And it's
said...
not stormy out?
No, it's not.
All right.
You said red and blue. So red, that's going to be... Okay, both of them do not look like they're fast enough to get out of the way of it. How much do I take?
34 points of lightning damage. And I want... So yeah, half as much on successful on each creature. Yeah, I don't think... Yep, so that's it. And bonus action. I'm kind of mad that I had to do that because, you know, day off and whatnot. Extra, I am now a blue dragon wormling, and I'm, let's say, 30 feet in the air. Bonus action, or action, bonus action, move action.
Okay. So with that,
I'm going to continue reading the spell because there's a lot to it to make
where are
sure
you at now?
I didn't miss something. I'm going to be a little bit behind where I am, so it's going to be a little bit off the map, but not by far.
Okay.
I'll just move my guy a little bit if I can. Nope. So, actually, yeah, I'm just going to be over up here above the shack. In the air.
All right. So blue.
It looks like you're
What
in jail.
languages do you speak?
Me?
Yes.
Celestial, Druidic, Common, Draconic.
All right. And ducks, what do you speak? Actually, you're close enough. What do you speak?
I speak Common, Celestial, and Abyssal.
All right. So everybody else who was in earshot, including Surge and ducks, you hear this. But you understand it as "I will kill all of you," and it's an abyssal, and it's coming from blue. Who in
He's a-
turn, you fly to the top of the building, eh?
Yep, and I don't know if I can see him right now, where he's at on the other side of that building.
You can't get to you that way, not without climbing. So, and nobody else is on the field. So let's see, what's his movement? Let's see if I can move to get. I should be able to get here, and maybe get an angle on you. And that puts you how far from me?
And then 30 feet up from there.
It's just 50. It's 30 up or 50 out. You don't do the hypotenuse.
That's fine. I have 150 to 600 foot range, so. He will let loose 2 shots in your direction.
Okay.
That's not a D20. That was I rolled 2 D100s. It's not going to work. All right, so a 11.
No.
Okay, but will a 23.
Yes.
All right, so you get hit with 1 arrow for 4 points of piercing.
Okay.
And he looks like he's really pissed off at you for hitting him to begin with that lightning.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd, flat or stun or something, but I'm not seeing anything like that.
Not a problem. Oh, I get 1 more. And that's going to be a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. So yeah, he fires off 3 quick shots, and only one of them hits you. So that was it for him. Move action. I don't think he has anything for bonus.
Okay.
And who do we have? Nope, he's not within any range of anybody. So, next up we have a Pegasus that's sitting outside that can actually see this. You're inside, though.
Right. So he's going to come up and horn attack this guy
All right.
on the bottom. Horn charge, sorry.
I need to pull up a second page.
20. I've got like 4 of them going. 4 or 5 of them going right now.
I have wild shape and now I have to pull up the spell.
Okay,
so
so
that's
it's
a
a
hit.
22 for 10 damage.
That's not the wrong one. Hold on. 22 to hit
And-
definitely hits, and you cause 10 damage.
If he's a creature, He must succeed on a DC 15 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
If he's a creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything's a creature.
So yeah, make a strength save.
So yeah, I think everything's a creature, so. And the DC is what?
15 strength saving throw.
Just missed it. So I'm on the ground. So that one is on the ground.
So if he's prone, he doesn't give advantage anymore, right?
Well, I mean,
Correct.
he's going to have to stand up on his turn. It just means you have advantage on attacks against him. But it's not his turn. We already know he goes after you do, so. Brother, may I? You hear this abyssal noise outside, and you hear combat. What are you doing?
Sorry, ducks.
Big thundercloud up above.
Kaboom!
Sorry,
Oh.
Dex. He's gonna blow you up.
That's a fireball, I'm assuming?
Yes. Let's see. That's
There's
8.
occasion.
But why did you
10.
move into the center?
So I can see where the
He's
circle
just
is.
putting his aura out.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he's still over here, I think, is what he's planning. But
Yeah. 8, 9, 10. I'll go with 11d6. And actually, let me.
But don't you get advantage on the one that's prone? Or doesn't that
No, he
work
just
the
gets
same?
disadvantage on a, I think, a dex save, doesn't he?
the prone guy?
Yeah.
He gets disadvantage on dexterity saves.
All right, well, he
Now-
failed him.
This building here, I want to put it where that's just outside,
So it doesn't hit the actual building itself, but just kind of stops.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
but the cart and bench are always out well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
So give me the damage, and you said the DC was what?
15.
15, so that's going to be 1. Okay, so that's easily made. Not easily made.
And I
I'm
have
saying easily
danger
movable.
sense, so I get advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yes.
Well, you're raging, you get advantage anyways.
Well, that's
No.
strength checks.
Oh,
All right, so 47 points of damage to everybody who missed.
uh-huh.
All right.
And since I have evasion, if I save,
on a dex, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You take none.
All right, so that's 47. So it's going to be 23 for half. Okay.
so I hid behind the knoll as the fireball came, so I didn't get hit by it. Ducked and covered.
Ducks, duck in chat.
All right. Looks like the guy in the blue did not take. Well, did you? Is that you or is that?
What?
Did you put yourself on top of one of them?
Yes,
He
I
did.
did.
Okay, so I got to
That's
roll
right.
another one. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen these things before. I've fought these things before.
Alrighty then. And we're still in the first round, aren't we?
Yep.
Yep.
Sergeant Rock, you're in the bar. You hear commotion. What are you doing?
Runs out.
Through the window.
To the wall.
Tucks and rolls.
He's not
And
trying-
you see several gnolls just burst into flames as the fireballs drop right in the middle of them and Ducks.
Was Blue hit by the fireball?
Blue was hit, but he did not.
He's
go
still
down.
standing?
Mhm.
Cool. Cool.
He
I
does
think
look
I
like
hear
he-
a song, a theme song. Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Well, Rock will pull out a grenade of his own. Somebody's already assessed that it's grenade worthy. He'll throw a grenade so that it goes off. Right. Oh, now it's not pinging because it goes off at maximum range. He throws it as hard as he can, so it goes off right here, and it also has a 20-foot radius, so it should get the 5 guys around there. And it's not quite as many dice. It's synaptic static.
What's the
Oh,
DC?
and I have the button set up over here, so let me go get that. Don't I have it? Frag out. DC 17.
All right, so let's see.
It's intelligence save. So that's a little unusual. It's not a deck save.
Oh,
It's,
it's an intelligence save. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
it's
you know,
psychic
yeah.
damage.
Nice.
Not your usual.
Glad I wasn't in that one.
You would have taken all of it.
I may have.
Yeah, but does any one of them have an intelligence score of 2 or lower?
True, they're really dumb. Right. I don't think they are.
All right, so, and you got those two. Intelligence save. So, 17 is a save. What's the half damage for making it?
It does have
16.
damage.
Okay.
Yep.
That blue's taking a lot of shit.
Yes, he is.
Mhm.
I think he's the one saving though every time.
He's definitely taking a lot. What was the others? Failed.
They failed. They get the additional bonus of having their ears ringing from the grenade going off nearby.
Mm-hmm.
D6 subtracted from attack rolls ability checks.
I gotta see if they actually survive the damage though. 33 from both of those. Well. Who hit green? Why did I mark green? Nobody hit green yet.
Green got hit by the lightning.
I thought
Red
No.
and green
blue and red got
or
hit
was
by the
it
way.
red and blue.
Yep.
I don't
Green
think
hasn't been.
green got hit yet,
Okay.
except by this psychic grenade.
So why did I just took it off AM? So red's the one that's gone. And you'll take that. Alright. So that was Sergeant Rock.
Pointing Sterling stands up and says, "Now, I don't want the rest of you just skedaddle." That's it.
Are you gonna take another attack? Don't get 2?
No,
No,
that's a
it's,
spell.
my
That's not his.
It's a spell.
Okay.
Alright, so bad guy number 5 no longer exists because you just destroyed him. Bad guy number 4 does. So what does bad guy number 4 do?
What's left of him? He grabs his head and goes, "Oh!"
And what's the
It's disadvantage on attack.
Not disadvantage, but you subtracted D6 from.
Oh, subtracted D6.
Alright, so he'll run straight to you since you're the one that first did the fireball.
Uh-huh.
And let's see, first attack. You said D6 from it? It's a miss.
Yep.
Jeez, that's a miss. Okay, so taking away 6 from it. Well, D6. So right now it's at. Okay, so take a full 6. 17 hit you?
Nope.
Alright. So yeah, the ugly one looks like he's got an eye missing or whatever, comes running up on you and tries to bite you and claw you twice.
Now he gets to repeat the intelligence save to shake off his ears ringing.
Okay. And that's only going to be a 15.
So that he's still a little cross-eyed.
Alright, so corporal punishment You hear this commotion outside. You hear explosions and loud bangs and commentary from Sergeant Rock. What are you doing?
Well, I can only assume a battle is going on since I can hear Sergeant Rock bellowing. So I'm going to run out and jump on Fred. That's pretty much all I can do.
Okay. And we will stop here and take us a quick 5-minute break or so for bathroom breaks and snacks and whatever else. And we will be back momentarily, folks. Don't go too far. And we are
Fractured.
No, I am back, and we are back. And we
Fun,
did
fun, fun.
notice that. Thank you, Fractured Avatar, for giving advantage to Fritz.
I will note the advantage.
Yes, note it. Note it hard. Ducks, we left off. It is now your turn, top of the round.
All right. So there are two people left in the street. Well, two gnolls left in the street,
It would appear so, yes.
and I saw two run into the houses. Right.
Was it just the two? Yeah, it was. Looks like it was just the two.
Yep, he
I'm
was
gonna
out
run
here
up to
when
this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm coming from behind, can I use my sneak attack damage?
Only if you reckless attack.
Reckless attack. Let's do it.
get her done.
Excellent.
Where's my character sheet? All right. All right. So I will attack.
Is that word for
No.
word out of the player's handbook there?
I think. Oh no, I changed it because you said I could change the strength attacks to dex attacks.
No, I was referring to the must be first attack of the turn.
Oh yeah, this is out of the handbook.
I have to double check that then.
It's saying that you can't use reckless attack in the middle. It has to be like what your first attack during the round.
Hmm.
So I get advantage on all my melee attacks, but if I use reckless attack, I have to use it at the beginning of my round. I can't use it
Partway through.
partway through.
Gotcha.
It's my first attack of turn, not the first attack of turn, but my first attack of turn.
Or in this
yeah,
case,
I was
of
just
the-
making sure something else. Go ahead.
All right, and then I need to look at my sneak attack damage.
In your case, first attack of Trun.
Yeah, exactly. Because the trun is more important than the turn.
Yes, pretty much. It's all about the Tron.
Is that next to Tron?
It's very close. Very close. I think it's closer to Clue than it is to Tron, though.
It's under Tron.
Ah,
You know,
okay.
it's Tron and then Trun under.
Okay.
All right.
Should be what, a 1d6?
Is it? I get my second D6 at level 3, right?
I believe so.
Okay. That's what I was checking with my sneak attack damage that didn't go up yet.
No, not at level 2. I think it's at level 3.
Okay. All right. So
I'll check anyway, though.
no, I just did. There's my first attack.
It's a miss.
Second attack.
That will hit him.
So that's 16 plus 2
Hold on.
plus.
And then 2d6.
Hold on.
Or 8d6, sorry.
2d8 plus 4. Okay.
So 23
then
total?
23. Oh, you added the 2. You didn't add the 2 for your rage.
Yeah, so I was adding the 2 for my rage. Yep. So 23 total.
All right. Got it.
And then I'm going to use Flurry of Blows if the guy's still up. Is he up?
He's still up.
So a 19 to hit,
Mm-hmm. 19 does hit for 13.
15.
15. All right.
And can I use? Wait, sorry. Can I still use my sneak attack, or is that only on the first
Only
hit?
on the
That's
first hit.
Okay. So
Only once
15.
per round. Let's put it that way.
Okay. It'd be nicer if I could use it on everyone. It'd be awesome.
That means I could use it on every one of mine too. So yeah.
Yeah.
At
So everyone would be rogues.
everybody be rogues, and every attack can be a sneak
Have
attack.
some level in rogues.
No. Full levels. Massive sneak attack damage.
Oof.
All right.
And then another 11.
11.
It's hilarious watching people. It's like the first attack, like 60 damage, next attack 4.
All right. So that was it for you.
He's
So
still
total, I
standing?
did 49 damage.
Yeah, he's still standing. Not looking good, but he's still standing. All right, so we'll move this guy in here.
Oh, meow, meow. Why did you have to notice?
Go. Boop. Boop. All right. Okay, got those two covered. Surge, you're flying around up there. Looks like Dux has the one you were being shot at covered.
I'm gonna fly down to him, get right in his face, rear back, and get struck by lightning. Can I get a dex save from him?
From both of them?
Just the guy in front of me. I'm gonna strike myself with the lightning.
All right. So
So it's only
you're
gonna hit
You're
him.
just gonna adjust it to where it doesn't catch him in a 5-foot line, right?
It's no. I'm striking myself with my lightning bolt. I'm not roaring at him with my. Lightning.
Oh, okay. So it's not a lightning breath; it's the bolt of lightning from your called storm already.
Yep.
And
I
you're hitting
just looked and
yourself,
I'm immune to lightning
It's coming straight down from above.
and it hits anybody within a certain amount of feet.
within 5 feet of the strike.
All right. So that's why.
So it's gonna
that's
hit
why
him.
you're not hitting him; you're hitting yourself. Gotcha.
Yep.
Damage.
31 on a success or on a failed save, 15 on a successful.
Okay. Well, it really doesn't matter at this point. I was barely hanging on with 5 points. So you smack this guy yourself with a bolt of lightning to the point where it pretty much fries this guy Raiders of the Lost Ark style.
Just
Yeah, just starts melting. Pretty much his face just starts melting there in front of you. All right.
Does that mean he doesn't look like a knoll anymore?
He looks like a pile of sludge with a skeleton now.
I'm then gonna look at Dux. I can't really tell him anything. In Draconic, I'm just gonna yell at the building and point at it with my face, just like that building.
Okay, so let's remove this guy. Get my marker right. Just Xing. That was you, so that was his turn. So I'll remove him later. So the Pegasus is over here by the building with you on its back. What are you doing?
Do we see any bad guys?
Not from your current
There's
angle.
me pointing at a building. You can.
I
You're
mean,
pointing-
there's a
However.
wagon between you and there's a smoking, burning wagon pretty much between you and anything else. Even between you and Surge.
I am a large beast, or not large beast, a large dragon. So
Well, this whole wagon here is on fire and smoke
Yeah.
and stuff is pouring
Perfect.
out between the two of you.
Oh, the smoke.
Hence why she can't actually see any nods or anything.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna fly. We're just gonna fly over here and see what we see.
All right, you see a dragon facing ducks and a, I guess, melted knoll type body there around with all these other smoking bodies of knolls. And up there near Brother May-I is another one.
Okay, well, we'll have to wait till next round to do something about that.
Brother May-I.
All right, I'm going to reach out and grab this guy and abyssal whatever. Oh shit, that's not what I want. Yeah.
Is that what you
No,
did?
I don't. That's not what I meant to hit. I was thinking of shocking grasp, but I don't have that. But yeah, I'm just gonna stare in his eyes and do that, and I will. Yeah.
All right. You'll do that, and yeah. All right. He takes the damage.
Okay.
Let me put a line through this one.
Does he have any reaction to my look?
No, he has no idea what you're saying. I don't think. Give me a second to verify that.
I
Oh,
thought
I
they
take that
spoke
back.
Abyssal.
No, it was the one they just fried. It does speak it, but yeah, it speaks Abyssal too, so it does understand
Okay.
you. It does recognize what you're saying, but doesn't respond.
Okay.
All right. So with that, it is now Sergeant Rock's turn. Sergeant Rock.
Rock, he needs to get up there. He is going to cast moving or step. And with casting, which is merely a bonus action, it gets to include first move with that, I just measured out. He winds up right here. He saw this little creep going in there.
Yep.
Then he uses regular movement to bust through this door.
Yep. And you see him munching on somebody's body.
And I will open up on him with my cantrip, which I can still use even after the bonus action spell. Oh, you know, bad dog.
No biscuit?
No biscuit for you.
All right, so that's one of those. Okay, that's a hit. 13 points of force damage.
Plus 11 more. And even 14 more after that.
Well, the third one wasn't necessary. You killed him on the second shot.
All right.
And yeah, you blow him off the body that he's sitting there chewing on. It looks like some, may have been lady of some sort, because you can see bits and pieces of a dress, but everything else is just blood and gore where they've chewed the face and neck and upper body up.
He does not approve. He uses his remaining point of movement to step back outside. It's all clear in here.
Okay, so...
Oh, that witch sight. So he looks over at the body of that dead one. Does it look just like what it's supposed to look like?
Yes,
or?
it doesn't look any different.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Since you asked, let me verify that for you. Yep, it looks like a strange knoll.
And a demon knoll.
You don't see any demonoid features or nothing on it. Just looks like a knoll.
All right, that's it for me. Bad guy number 4.
Alright, it's my turn. And with that, I will take my multi-attacks against you. And I will respond in kind in Abyssal, which I am not going to do again. My death will bring more.
Okay. By the way, I scratched out one of my goo rewards. I just remembered that spell attacks within melee range is at disadvantage, so it can't
Take care of that advantage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first bite attacks 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, you will take 6 points of damage and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Is this disease?
This is poison.
Oh, okay.
And you will take 7 points of poison damage on top of
Okay,
that.
so that was what total? 15?
Nope, it's going to be 13 total.
13.
Alright, since I got you that, let's go for a claw attack.
Hey, Dan,
Yo,
is there a reason that I teleported away?
probably...
Did you accidentally grab him as well
I
as the
probably
dead
grabbed
guy?
you with the dead guy, but no, I thought I put an X on him. I didn't think I teleported him away.
Yeah, you did put an X on him.
Remember, you put a mix on him, but then I think subsequently.
Maybe,
you grabbed the
maybe I don't know, put him back out.
I'll bring myself back out.
Yeah.
And you're at the
I
beginning
just wanted
of
to
the
make
round.
sure that I was supposed to be out there.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so 8 plus 7... No, wait. You have the option to stop that. Never mind. But the claw was a critical hit.
Negate.
Okay. So you'll take 7 points of slashing damage for the claw.
Okay.
And the last attack's going to be a 17 to hit.
No.
No, it doesn't hit, or no, you don't want me to hit you again?
No, it doesn't hit. Sorry. Armor class 19.
No problem. I'm just messing with you. All right, so the third attack, the second attack looks like was about to hit a vital area, but with your it just caused some minor scratches to you. The third attack, of course, since he was thrown off guard with the second one, misses completely, and that will end his turn, and I'm sure the rest of his life. Corporal punishment. You're on the back of your Pegasus. Or Alicorn, or whatever. You're on the back of Fred.
Yep. I can see the green guy, right?
Yes, you can.
All right. Then I will try to shoot him with my crossbow.
All right, target rich environment. Go for it.
Why not?
And that's 9 points.
And I will shoot again.
And 14 just hits him.
Woohoo!
Yep. Woohoo's right.
Good to,
For you, anyway.
good to go.
He is down.
Yay, he's dead. Woo!
And as he dies, Brother May, you can see what looks like a possible smile on his face.
Smirk, more like.
All right.
There's still an all over here.
So, that clears that. Bad guy number 2, gone.
Are we back to the top of the order?
How do I guess I just skipped right over you.
You deleted me, so
Yeah,
I'm
it's
at
gone.
23.
So, yeah, 23. So, top of the order?
All right. I'm going to go to this house. Go in.
We're not seeing it. Oh, there you go.
I was going to say, hey, moving on my screen. What are you talking about?
Okay. And then, so is he here? Is he in the right spot or whatever? What do I see him doing?
Hold on. I'll put him right there is where he's at.
Okay, so I see him behind the bar.
You hear him behind the bar. Because he's not standing.
All right, so I run up on him. That should be...
And he is eating something. Or someone.
All right, I'm going to attack him.
You have advantage on your first attack.
Okay.
Yep, because Kurt killed my guy, so I couldn't actually retaliate when you had your reckless attacks earlier. Thank you, Curtis.
You're welcome. And that would grant you your sneak.
Yes, it would.
Did I hit?
With a 16, you're aiming for the one. I need to get the right screen. Actually, yes, you do.
So it'll be 24 points of damage?
24 points of damage is really all you needed. He only has 22. And he's dead.
So I claw and rip his throat out as he's gorging himself.
Yep, pretty much. Come up behind him and grab his throat and tear it out.
Surprise.
I'm going to go back outside, dragging his body.
Okay. You guys are out of initiative.
All right. I'm
Then,
going
yeah.
to grab the green guy and put him up against the wall and do my talk to undead or talk to dead, whatever it's called. And
Brock goes right immediately after combat and tries a healing light on the fallen lady that was in here to see if he can save her.
You can tell before you ever start to cast a spell, she's too far gone.
I'm going to pop out and investigate the green one. No, not the green one. Was it the blue one with the whip thing?
Blue one.
The melted lump in front of you.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm going to pop out and investigate that.
Okay.
But you can deal with all of them first.
So go ahead. Your Speak with the Dead.
yeah, first question. What do you mean by your death will bring more?
Okay, first off, as soon as you cast a spell, he takes a deep breath. I am Fang of Yangu. Any hyena that
Fang.
eats from me becomes what I was. Ooh, okay. Somebody's microphone just blew my hair out.
There's a buzz.
Yep.
Okay, so that's his answer to.
His death will
Yeah,
bring
right.
more.
Okay. Second question: where is your camp located?
Tells you they broke camp about 3 miles into the forest before they came here.
Okay. How many more of you in your tribe?
In the tribe. Let's see. It tells you there are 36 more soldiers in the tribe, or in the
Okay.
clan.
And their camp's up north, for about 3 miles. Okay. What has caused you to start raiding these villages?
Food and plunder.
What prevented you from attacking before now?
You weren't here.
Let's see. Nothing. We answered a call.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alrighty, that would be my 5 questions.
That the call lightning? That was after these guys were here.
Then I'll search the body. This would be all in Abyssal because that's the only language he speaks.
Well,
That's
but,
common.
yeah, that's the only language you guys have common. So yeah.
I'll search his body. I guess I'll need investigation. Come on. You can do it. Yes.
Wow.
Searching his body, you find nothing. He didn't even use weapons. It's just his nasty leather or hide armor that he's wearing, and that's it.
Okay. So this is some kind of like were-noble, I assume.
No.
No.
You don't see any shape change or reversion once he's dead.
Okay.
Give me a religion check.
Okay.
And a wolf or an old shaman.
Noted.
You're a professional.
You have no idea.
Okay. I will drag his body over to the other bodies and
That is not something I was doing. I was messing with something on my kit.
Not a problem. So you drag his
All
body
right,
over
Brock.
the rest.
Brock is going to assist Serge with his investigation of this other body. He'll cast guidance on him.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Are you assisting me to advantage as well?
Brock wants to investigate.
All right.
He has proficiency in investigating.
So, 14.
All right. Well, 14. This creature is wearing chainmail. He has some funky flail and a longbow. And that's pretty much
The
all
flail is fun.
that's all you find on him currently. Give me a second.
How many arrows?
Let's see. Currently has 13 arrows.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if there's anything more that you may have found. In general, more than you may. No, you wouldn't find anything on them.
All right.
okay. I'll cast detect magic as well while we're piling up the bodies here to burn.
All right. So that was blue that you searched, right?
Yes, I searched blue. The one with the flail.
The one that was red that didn't get really to do anything had a glaive, a longbow, and is wearing a chain shirt. All the rest of them have these crude-looking spears and longbows, and they're all wearing nasty armor and carrying shields.
Okay. Anything sparkle?
Nothing seems to sparkle.
Not even the weird flail.
That's going to be a question that I must check. So give me a second.
No,
But yeah, I would assume the weird flail may actually have some sort of a function to it. It does sparkle. I will say that.
Okay.
Oh, this thing sparkles? Any near on it?
Yes. What you'd expect. Purple and black.
Agony?
Agony and death.
Is it actually?
Actually, each individual flail seems to kind of radiate a little different shade. I have no idea what color that would be, so give me a second to see if I can find it.
So it's not actually a sword in the guise of a cat of nine tails?
Nope. It's a flail with 3 distinct different heads to it.
All right, because I have the witch sight. I would know if it was a secret sword. Mhm.
All right, so I need to.
Now, what kind of weapon is that considered? Is that a martial weapon?
A flail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
martial.
I don't. I have the player's handbook brought up right now, but hold on.
Yeah, flails are martial.
Wales
weapons.
Marshall.
Yeah, I've got a
Yeah.
character that uses one.
Okay, guys.
Pretty much any of us could use the glaive or the flail.
Glaive
What's
seems
up,
to be a
Marcus?
standard weapon. Doesn't seem to be an issue.
I can't use the flail, or the glaive, or the longbows.
Brock is
Been trying to teach you to use a longbow.
I'm kind of interested. Actually, I think this chain shirt would probably be best suited for you there, Corporal.
Well, I'm already wearing scale mail.
I think this chain shirt may or may not be, or chain mail may or may not be better than your scale mail.
Oh, really?
Is it chain mail or chain shirt?
There's a chain mail and then a chain shirt. Chain mail starts you off with a AC of 16, and you only need 13 strength to wear it.
But do you get a dex bonus with chainmail? Isn't it
I
like
think
you can go up to a max of 2?
Yep, I think
You
so.
can get up to an 18.
No, chain mail. You do not get a dex. It's heavy.
You don't? Okay. So yeah,
It's the chain shirt that you get the dex bonus.
Yes.
but I think a chain shirt is much less.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's only 14.
All right. Chain shirt
Okay.
is a 13 plus Dex max 2.
So that gets to 15
Chain mail will give
chain
you
mail.
a 16 straight up, but you have to have a 13 strength to be able to wear it.
So I'm thinking this may be
My
suited.
strength is 13.
Well, then you'd be able to
And
wear
it-
it, but you'd only have a 16 Dex armor class. What's your?
Well, that's one higher than what I got now.
All right. Well, what is yours now?
15.
Scale mail.
And you're wearing scale mail.
Yeah.
So scale mail is 1 higher than a chain shirt, and chain mail.
It's
would
14
be-
plus max 2.
Yeah, chain mail itself will be. If you say chain mail will bring you up to 16, which is 1 point higher than what you got, then.
Yeah.
All right.
Just disadvantage on stealth checks. Remember that.
Same
I
as
already
scale.
have that.
Yeah, scale mail does give that too.
Chain mail is the worst
Alright,
of the.
So I'm trying to figure this out for you. The one of the flails actually radiates darker purple.
Dark or purple. Okay, one of them.
I don't know how to do the rest to give it to you, but there are little lighter shades of the purple.
All right. So one's much
Magenta?
was used a little more.
It's almost as if each one might have a different thing it does.
They have their own personality.
Its own near, if you will.
Mhm.
Just different shades
Yeah.
of the same kind, but they radiate their own aura of near individually.
Cool. So, but yeah, I'm thinking it'd be nice to probably unload a few things.
Well,
You're going to go back into the general store. Hey, you got some stuff I want to sell you now.
I may or may not have spent a little bit of money and might not mind recuperating a little bit.
Well, I
And so
could
as you
use
start
that.
walking back towards the store, I say, "Hey, Serge, where are you going?"
I'm gonna ask him real quick if he's interested in any longbows and arrows and
well, before you do any of that,
yeah,
you
go ahead.
want to know something. This isn't over. Apparently, this guy here, and I'll hold up green. Their camp's about 3 miles north of here, and they got about another 36 people.
All right.
And apparently, they feed off of his flesh or something like that.
I mean, you want to try biting him?
No, because he said whoever feeds off of me turns into me. So I'm about to burn these fuckers.
Yeah, I
know
don't
what that
think
means.
I don't mind
So
that.
we're going to make a corpse pile and torch it.
Yes, and we kind of probably need to go north and take care of the rest of the camp. And apparently, the reason why they started attacking is they received a calling from somebody.
I have a feeling you misinterpreted Green's words.
Okay, I will pull up Blue. Hey, you.
It's free. Why not?
What is this calling that this guy said?
You see a skull that's got all the skin melted off, starts talking again.
Wait, did anyone take the flail?
We have it.
Yeah,
I
we
think
have
Surge
it.
grabbed it.
I left it
Calling
because
to
I can't use it, and someone else said they could.
I can use it.
Unmanned
Yeah, I
flesh.
think
I think it'd be better for you anyway, but we should identify just in case it's cursed.
Yeah, I heard that before, but what do you mean you had a calling?
We were called to feed on man flesh.
By who?
We don't know.
Hey, wait. I run up and I cast a minor illusion of the Lich. Did he look like this?
I don't know if that's going to matter, because if they were called, it might have been like a message or
I
a
don't know.
ascending, right? What you do
All right.
there, may I?
Hold on.
Before you ask the question, I cast the minor illusion of the Lich and I look at the Gnoll's eyes to see if there's recognition.
There's no eyes.
Yeah, sorry
Face
about
is
that.
burnt. He never
I,
said he didn't have eyes.
Said his face melted off.
I cast that spell at a little bit more than higher level.
Yeah.
How many more tribes are on this island?
Not
We're not on the island, we're on the mainland.
That's why it's hard to answer that question.
All right,
It's
in
a
this
big island.
vicinity.
How many tribes?
I have a feeling this is going to be like that island with all the nipping yoles that chased us for the whole time after we fought them once.
6 known Gnoll tribes.
Are they all north of here?
We're at the southernmost point
Yeah.
of the island.
And you're not even on an island, so
We're like at the southernmost point of the continent.
Are they north? Kinda.
All right,
sure.
be gone.
Oh, he's already gone.
All right.
It's a limp body in your hand now. I mean, you know, the
All right,
brain
so-
left after that last question when he goes, it's like a breathing out the word yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to gather all the
All
dead
abyssal,
gnolls
of
into a
course.
pile.
Because that's what
Yeah.
you were talking in.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to
nobody
gather
else
all
in
the dead
party
gnolls into
knows
a
it.
pile.
Copy that. Nobody else knows what you were saying, by the way.
I just heard rasping and weird noises.
Mm-hmm.
So I think gather all the weapons and armor, put them in a separate pile, and roughly how many longbows?
Oh, that's a good question. Roughly how many people did I see you encountered? Roughly, what was it, 10, 11? I think they all had one, didn't they? We'll say 13 longbows.
13. How many arrows? That one guy had 13 on him.
Mhm.
Want to just rough 10.
10 each for the rest of them,
Okay, that's 130, roughly.
roughly.
All right, and the glaive, a chain shirt, a weird flail,
And
two
very,
flails.
very smelly hide armor.
The Rock is in the store. He's going to buy some stuff here. That way these guys will have the money to buy all this stuff.
Oh yeah, when you go in there, I'm gonna run in behind him. You find everything? Everything's fine out there with your favorite, just a bunch of gnolls.
Do they have Alchemist Fire in the store? That's out of PHP.
I'll,
Alchemist Fire is not in the PHP, you said?
It is in the PHP.
Well, then they have it.
What about regular potion of healing?
It's in there.
Do they
Can I buy
have?
4 of them?
They
have
have.
items?
Hold on. They have. You're in luck. We have 5.
Nice.
I'll buy 4 of them and a Alchemist Fire.
Okay, so that'll be 4 of them at 50 apiece. So it'll be 200. And Alchemist Fire is what's Alchemist Fire? Alchemist Fire is 50, so that's going to be 250 gold.
All right, scratching it off.
So yeah, I'm gonna go up there and lay down. Math. I think it's 12 flat would be 120 gold.
Okay.
and then 9 gold.
So 129 gold you're putting on the counter?
Yep, I'm gonna use some of my platinum.
All right. What are we buying?
Portable RAM, magnifying glass, and climber's
Okay,
kit.
yeah, all the stuff you was mentioning. All right, cool.
Yep, all the stuff there. You're interested in buying some longbows, arrows, hide armor?
Well, you're in luck. I just made a killing today, apparently. So yeah, I guess I could buy some of that stuff.
All right,
So
we'll be right back.
give me a list, and if you got the PHP brought up, half the price.
Half price of all that stuff.
Mhm.
And I'll take this time to identify the flail.
I'm gonna ask everyone:
Okay.
is it fine if we sell the longbows, arrows, and armor?
Should we?
So is Corporal getting the chain mail?
That's what I was thinking.
We're gonna sell
She
her
can take
scale
the-
mail.
if she wants.
I mean,
It's her armor, but I was thinking, give her the chainmail. What about the chain shirt? Anyone? I
Well-
can't wear it. I don't want it really, but we could get rid of it and sell it.
Well, here's the thing: we got 6 tribes of gnolls surrounding this city. Should we use these to arm the citizens just in case another tribe attacks while we go take out this one north of us?
Well, I think we'll encounter them on our way up there north.
I think we should go to the Knolls so that we don't bring the fight to the city. They already killed 2 of the citizens.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we get rid of this stuff and then head there and deal with them.
Okay. I'm going to go back down to the dock and start processing our crew. Or
I burn all the bodies.
and you wanted to identify?
yeah, the flail.
All right. So as you identify the flail, you realize that each head of the flail does something different.
Okay.
The first one causes madness.
Okay.
So pretty much on a failed save, the target must make a melee attack against a random target within its reach on the next turn. If it has
Okay.
no target within its reach, even after moving, it loses the action. The next one is pain, which is extreme. I guess it's just bludgeoning damage and psychic damage.
Okay.
Third one is paralysis. On a failed save, subject is paralyzed until the end of its next turn.
Okay. I will hand this over to Corporal. Explain to her what it does and see if she wants it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, so you have. I don't know what we'd actually call it. Let's see if it actually has a name.
Flail of 3 Madnesses.
Nope, doesn't actually give a name.
So
It's
Um,
paralysis, pain, and disorientation is what it does.
Call it
But,
triple threat.
but what it does is you can only hit with one head at a time. So how many attacks do you have melee-wise per round?
Okay, you said paralysis, pain. What was the third one?
Paralysis, pain,
Madness.
and madness.
I get 2 attacks per round.
So you could hit with 2 of those heads per round, and you just decide which one it is before you hit.
And is that like standard flail?
or +1 flail, or just
Yeah.
Let's see. No, it's just a standard flail. It just has those abilities on it.
Cool.
So no
That's
plus
pretty
to
cool.
hit, no plus to damage.
So yes, did someone else do the math? Oh no. All right. So are we cool selling the armor, longbows, arrows, glaive, chain shirt?
Definitely.
I'd keep the
Alright.
glaive if that's okay.
Okay.
If you want to keep the glaive, that's fine.
It's just
The rest, yeah.
just so you know, it's just a standard glaive.
Yep, just
And,
gives me another weapon in case I fumble a bunch.
The guy's willing to buy it all.
Yeah, he'll buy everything. Like I said, at half price, so you can recoup some of
Yep,
your
I
money.
have the price already.
Since he had
So-
such a great day of selling stuff, he's like, oh yeah, I'll buy all this stuff. Yeah, sure.
All right.
and then it closes.
Yep. Then he closes. He's going to close anyway with the the one purchase of all the little bitty bags, but hey, things happen. A new customer came in asking for stuff, and then there was an attack. So good thing I stayed.
So I actually go in with Surge. So you said he has anything that's in the player's handbook, even the more illicit items.
If it's in the player's handbook, what are you
Is it
referring
supposed
to
to
as
be?
illicit?
So like a forgery kit,
I mean,
poisoner's kit.
you can find stuff to put a kit together in there. Yeah. Paper,
Right.
pens, So we'll say he does have the items necessary to make those particular kits. Yes. Because a poisoner's kit is just a refurbished herbalist kit, in my opinion.
Okay. So I will buy a poisoner's kit and a forger's kit.
Okay, and you have the player's handbook brought up?
I can in a Skippy.
Okay, hold on. You're looking for... Was it tools? I'm not seeing... There it is. Okay, so your forgery kit's going to cost you 15 gold, and your... What would we say? Poisoner's kit?
We'll see. Yeah.
I don't see a poisoner's kit listed in here, do I?
Let me look.
On
Oh,
the
there
main
it is.
list will be.
Yeah, poisoner's
Yes.
kit's going to be 50 gold. So 65 gold total.
I want to barter with him.
Okay, barter.
Oh, we just saved your town, saved all your business and all your people. Can't you give me a break here?
Persuade me.
Maybe 50 gold for the lot.
50 gold for the lot? Persuade me.
Say one more time.
Persuade me.
Oh, I persuaded with words, not with dice.
You're rolling persuasion now.
Yes. Not a bad roll. Hopefully he doesn't roll better.
It's been a good day. Sure.
All right.
50 gold for the whole lot.
So I give him 50 gold for both.
Very good. And he gives you what you need.
Thank you.
And after he pays you out, what was the grand total?
For selling stuff,
Yes.
480. I already deposited it
So
for 96
you-
each.
Well, technically, I
Oh.
guess he kind of broke even, didn't he?
Kinda. Yep.
Oh well, you got new store merchandise and you broke even. Maybe you made a little profit, not much.
And if we tell them that there's gnolls in the area, he might be selling some of this
Oh
to
yeah,
the locals.
you notice that the price of the bow is more expensive than what a normal bow would cost now.
Yeah.
It's like marked up a little bit, but they are slightly used. So, all right. So what are y'all doing now?
We need to
gonna
head
go-
north.
Well,
So while I was in there, I did get a couple of things. If we ever need to break down a door, I grabbed this portable ram. I heard they're awful useful. I heard that they can kind of give you a bonus if you're really trying to break down that door, and if someone else is helping you, you can really take advantage of that leverage and slam it open. I also got a climber's kit in case we ever need to climb something. I mean, I'm fine with it, but if someone else is there and they need help, I got that on me in case someone needs that.
why are you
and,
looking at me?
Oh no, I'm not looking at you. I mean, you're fine. You can walk up them walls like some crazy spider guy.
Weirdo.
Yeah, you just break apart and contort yourself, and you just up them walls like crazy. You're doing that down there in the water, and somehow the ceiling fell out from above you.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then I bought myself a magnifying glass. It's kind of useful for identifying things up close, but I also needed it for a spell.
And you can set fires to it.
Yep. There's a nice spell I just thought about needing, but I need a magnifying glass
Small
for a
voice
focus
pipes up
for it.
nearby. So you gonna burn ants with that thing?
I'd show
He'll
you,
let me
but I
borrow it when I need
just
it.
blew that spell. Sorry.
You don't need a spell. I do it all the time.
Yeah, I can't cast Sunbeam because I just used my 6th level slot.
Do we want to
Here,
take a
he
quick
reaches
short
up,
rest?
grabs it from you, and walks over to an ant pile and shows you how to burn ants with a magnifying glass. It's one of the kids that was on the ship.
I'll play nice with him.
See? And he catches
Oh, yeah.
little leaf on fire and nails an ant with it.
All right, yeah. I mean, that's kind of cool. Here, let me see that real quick, and I'm gonna
I'll use that on
put
the
my
dragon.
finger down right by the ants and produce flame while I'm holding onto the magnifying glass and putting it away.
That is
Dear.
cool. Can you teach me how to do that?
I can try. Have you ever tried messing with magic at all before?
No.
Oh, we don't want to follow her. Please.
My name's Smedley, by
Out
the way.
there. Oh, hey Smedley, how's it going? My name's Serge.
I'm kidding.
Fireball.
So we got to go do some stuff though later, but maybe if I'm back around, I can try teaching you a little bit of magic.
Okay. Because that's cool.
Let's
there's a
take a
burning
short rest.
body of, there's a burning pile of knolls in the middle of the street.
You.
Oh yeah, watch this. You see this little ball of fire? And I'm gonna like get away so I don't miss and hit a house behind it. I'm gonna get in the road and chuck the produce flame ball right at the burning pile of knolls.
So Drunk throws a
Right.
Molotov cocktail at it. Apparently everybody's throwing fire at this pile.
Yeah, you see this? It's kind of neat because you can just. Oh shit!
Well, that kid has no eyebrows or hair anymore.
I was making
So-
sure he was standing back.
I'm sure everybody has seen the video of the guy with a big old fuel can dumping it on the pile of wood and such, and then just throws a match on it, and that's all you see.
Yeah, that's pretty close to what a fireball does.
24 points of damage
So yeah,
out of a cantrip.
the pile of bodies just explode.
Oh, that's not even max crit damage. That's 3d8 because I never set up the crit. So 8 times 3, 24 plus 12. So
36.
yep, 36 points of damage.
Yeah, those bodies conflagrate.
There's limbs flying up and landing on roofs.
We are flying higher in the air while we're scouting the area to make sure my alicorn's wings don't catch on fire.
Yeah, I need to.
Rock is,
And you feel
back
the
in
the
store.
heat from it, even that far up.
Yeah, the heat
Rock
doesn't
is
bother
back in-
me. I just don't want to kill
That
Fred.
was Awesome.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
The Rock is back in the store buying hot dogs and marshmallows.
What are those?
Man,
I mean,
Oh,
what do you hot dogs and marshmallows? I don't know what those are.
those
he's got him right in front of him.
As for
So-
chocolate,
So help me out here. What are you trying to get?
I just need some meat and a stick.
Oh, we got that. He brings out this chunk of meat, and I mean, there's
What's a hot dog?
We don't really want to cook it over burning knoll anyway. It would taste bad.
oh
But we should have some lunch, which is a
I-
short rest. And
I
then
got a
head
little
north.
fire in my hand. I mean, you like the fire like this? It's not like them.
In any case, we should have some lunch, do a short rest, and head north.
all right. So you guys have some lunch. You take a short rest. So if anybody needs to spend any hit dice, go for it.
I get my spell slots.
While that's going on, I'm going to process the rest of the folks we had
Mm-hmm.
and give them out the money.
And are you forgetting anything?
I
Wife,
am
mean, girlfriend.
giving Serena 391 gold.
Serena's not with you,
She was in the thing with
right?
me.
But you never went back to the store and
Oh.
got her. You left her hiding in the store with the baby.
I'll go back in the store, tell her everything's fine and dandy. I figured after everyone went back in, she assumed.
Yeah, but you still didn't pick her back up. You walked off and left her. So I was just pointing that out to you.
I'll go back, get her and the babe. And
I
the
was wondering where
two.
you went.
Sorry, I was.
I figured you took care of the bad guys outside, but then you never came back. So I just figured I'd sit here and wait, just because it wasn't safe yet. Then I
Oh
saw,
no, she's been up
I saw,
hours.
I saw, Surge and Sarge and come inside. So I guess it was safe, but they didn't say anything.
I'm sorry. And then I'll whistle to the two children that don't have parents and tell them to come with me.
But he's going to show me how to do magic.
Yeah, if you stay here with us real quick over this little lunch break. No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, imagine it. Why not?
He's
And
going
I'll,
to show me how to make fire. It's cool. Did you see what he did?
No.
But it's
I accidentally
cool.
cast Fireball, apparently. Who knew?
I want to come and join too. I want you to show me how to do it. Pick me.
I will do my best to teach them magic while we're having lunch.
All right. So,
Okay.
So what do you want me to roll to see if I learn magic?
After you two kids finish your lunch, come find me down at the docks.
okay.
Get you taken care of.
Okay.
All right, so
Sure.
what do y'all want to really learn? I got a couple of things I can teach you. I can kind of help you guide people along, or, I mean, I'll use Druidcraft. I can kind of do little things like this, and I'm going to, hey, Ducks, come here real quick. Do you got actually, I got a small knife. I'm going to reach up and put a small slit in your ropes. It's okay. Put my knife away, and then over a minute,
Hey, these are new.
fix it.
What are you doing?
I fix a little tear with mending, and then, yeah, like you saw, I got this little fireball that I can do.
Okay.
All your back, no fire.
What spell you want to try to teach them?
I'm
Teach me
asking them
flame ball.
which
Teach me
one.
flame ball. Teach me flame
They
ball.
they wanted a fire.
Perfect. Perfect.
They're kids.
I am okay with this 100%. So I will
I
do my
am
best.
not.
All right. So
I am.
I need you to roll me, or actually, why don't you choose a 15 percentile range?
A 50 percentile range?
15 percentile range.
15.
No, I'm not gonna make it 50%.
Ooh.
Fuck that.
I'm going to go 15 to 30.
15 to 30. All right. So the first, the youngest, the one who you've been talking to, is going to attempt to cast this fire.
I'm going to
flame ball first.
and I'm going to choose to guide him along. If he so chooses to use that,
I don't think guidance works
So-
on percentage.
15.
well,
to
I'm
30,
going to
you
use
said?
guidance to try and help him. Yeah, 15 to 30.
Okay. He scrunches his face up, and his hand's shaking, and he's trying to produce it, and he's like, "Come on, fire, fire, fire!" Just not doing anything. So the
It
older
does take
one-
some time. It's all right.
The older one will try it. Do you want to use the same percentage?
Yep.
All right.
It's going to stay 15 to 30 the entire time.
Okay. So the older of the two is like concentrating, and the little puff of flame starts popping up in his hand.
Shit.
Yes. Perfect.
Okay,
This is so wonderful.
back to
So Dux tries it, and same scenario as the little one. He's like, fire. It doesn't come up.
I mean,
I rolled a-
you're doing all right, but this kid is doing
I
great.
rolled a 23, by the way,
Yeah.
for his percentile chance of getting that. So
Perfect.
yes, the older of the two boys has an affinity towards magic.
this town is going to
This is
get
wonderful.
murdered.
This is absolutely wonderful.
That's one of the kids from the ship, Sergeant.
Yes.
One of the kids that took the Pegasus on a joyride.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy to see this little guy. Chaotic child with fire. What can go wrong?
Fire.
So that kid is now
Fire.
immigrating to
Yeah, fire's cool.
You got some 16-year-old teaching kids magic. I love it.
Yeah, I'm going to recommend we have our skeleton crew take the ship away from this burning city.
I am going to also try and convince the kid to be
Responsible.
responsible
Oh
with
yeah,
it. but,
yeah,
like,
sure. No
play with it
problem.
outside, but not near the woods in the open.
He's
Try not to set.
or on the ship.
He looks. He
Oh,
makes
yeah, or on the ship.
motion towards you that he hears you, but the entire time he's watching the fire burn in his hand.
Does my passive insight pick up he's not listening at all? It's a 19.
Oh, passive ins. Oh yeah, he's not paying you a fucking bit of attention. He's
That
got
is
a
100%
new
okay.
toy.
That is 100% okay.
He is engulfed in watching the fire burn.
If you're ever curious, Dux, I can keep helping you out. It might take some time. You don't seem like you're much for magic, but I can always help you out.
I got the wisdom score necessary. Who knows?
What's-
Exactly.
what's-
This is druidic magic.
What's the wisdom score?
Exactly. I have no idea.
Is it like
I mean, you
is it
seem
like
kinda
a
like me.
Jeep?
It's like a Jeep.
Yes.
All right.
You got to fill out a form to get it.
So with that, you guys have you're taking a short rest, and after about an hour or so, Brother May I, the kids come back. One is kicking the dirt, his head's hanging low, and the other one's like walking with fire in his hands.
Put that out.
So
After
I'm so happy.
did I see anything while we were flying around? By the way,
Oh,
Perception check on your end. This kid is like this kid's gonna burn down the candy store. Nope, you don't
this
see a
is
thing.
amazing.
my perception
You don't
sucks.
even see the kid walking with a fire in it, with his hand on fire. And what are we talking about
After
this time?
the short rest, after the short rest, anybody that was that lost any hit points will get their 17 temp hit points back.
What is our instruction today, sir?
Oh, he's going to discuss fire extinguishing techniques.
And that includes using fire extinguishers and aiming at the lowest part of the fire.
Well, yeah, but also just blankets and how to set up a bucket drill and some of those things that are useful for fighting fires.
What's a fire extinguisher? And
And create water and put out the kid's hand.
and blankets, they burn, don't they?
If you got a good wool blanket and you just make it real quick, you can put it out by smothering it, depriving it of oxygen.
So the youngest goes and grabs a blanket out of the store and starts slapping the oldest in the hand with it, and it starts catching on fire.
Amazing.
Not doing it right.
But they both are inspired, so they have temporary hit points as well.
They do.
I'm going to use Druidcraft to snuff out the fire on the blanket
Okay, but
before
not
it
on
gets
the,
too out of
but
hand.
not on the hand.
No, not at all. Just the blanket, just like poof, snuff out
Didn't
that.
you use create water, Marcus, to put out the flame?
He wasn't there.
Yes.
Well, it
he
is.
came up with the fire.
Well, this is the speech that you weren't there for,
Oh, okay.
because you said you were at the ship doing the processing
Yeah.
of the people. So,
Wait, so all the refugees left, right? we just
they're
have to
actually
clean up on
being
the ship?
processed in prior to the Knolls attacking.
So the spell
Now
ends
there's
if you
2 more
dismiss
houses
it
available for 'em.
or if you cast it again.
So what was that?
I said at least
Ducks.
now there's 2 more houses in the town available for him.
Oh yeah, let's look on the bright side.
Always.
What about the spell?
It only disappears if you choose to or if you cast it again. So I don't know if water would put it out.
And you put it in the hands of a kid.
Yep. And while Rock was doing his thing, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to cast water breathing on everyone there, including the 2 kids.
It's a concentration spell, though.
It's a ritual, not water breathing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I
No,
can
I mean
cast
the
it and
fire
forget.
thing.
Fire. She means fire.
No, I don't believe so. No, not at all.
He doesn't even have to concentrate on it. That's even
It's a
better.
cantrip that lasts 10 minutes.
Oh, so he's walking around 10 minutes with this flame in his hand, just giddy as a...
And I would have told him he can choose to dismiss it if he ever wants to.
And it's a
If he
cantrip.
wants
And
to.
It's a cantrip.
At will.
Yeah. 10 minutes later, it goes out, and he pops it
Does
back.
it need any material components?
No, verbal somatic. It's amazing. I gave the kid the best spell I could think of.
Or the worst.
Anybody seen the... I know everybody here's probably seen the X-Men movies where you got Pyro lighting and just playing with the fire.
Yeah.
Or anybody who's ever been a smoker and decided to butane and smoke the butane out. Yeah. That's what this kid is pretty much doing for the next hour.
Makes me think of Gambit with his cards.
He's just popping his hand open and fire coming up and then closing his hand and fire goes away. Yes.
We're going to give the kid a nickname, Zippo.
I got a nickname. My name's Zippo.
Yeah, I like that. No idea what it means, but I like that.
And they...
I smack Surge up against the back of the head.
What?
I'm adopting these two damn kids, and we're
They
gonna
gotta
leave
learn to
with-
defend themselves. Maybe the others like ducks. He's more inclined to hit things with his fists. That kid seemed to pick up that magic real well.
That's fine and dandy, but he's gonna burn down my house. So no.
Yeah, I recommend you get a bird.
Well, I think at this point, good luck stopping him.
As Marcus lights up a cigarette. I could do that for you.
As I snuff out the end. Snuff out the cigarette.
he's,
Just Druidcraft, just
he's like, and fire for you, and fire for you.
I will stick the wand up to my fucking cigarette.
All
I'll
right.
take a few steps back and 30-foot range.
And with that, ladies and
Sergeant
gentlemen-
Rock has been given a gooey reward.
All right, well, we'll take
Hey.
That's 2 today.
that. I see that. So, Sergeant Rock, give me a roll for your GUI reward since you have it.
You can thank
Wow.
Misha Yori.
Oh. Thanks, Mishi.
9. Advantage on an ability check. And with that, how about the rest of you roll me a d20 to see if you get yourself a GUI reward for tonight?
I'm so happy.
I'm gonna cast counterspell every time he tries to freaking do the damn cantrip.
It's not working anymore. What the hell? How many are you going to roll, Ducks? I got 3 of them with your name on it.
I wanted to
Two
see if I
twos.
could roll better, and I rolled 2 2s.
Oh, okay.
I think that Roll20 hates me.
Probably. So,
Sergeant Rock needs to roll.
did you not roll there, Fritz?
Well, he rolled for the one that was given to him, not
Oh,
for the
No, no.
That was
this-
that.
This is
Let's see
to
if-
see if you get one at the end of the show.
Oop.
You do not.
I was
So,
gonna give Marcus one anyway because I just gave kids fire.
Marcus, give me
Yes.
another d20 roll to see what one you get.
But he got it anyway, so.
Advantage on
Suppressed.
advantage on initiative. So next time he fires off a firebolt, you can roll initiative to see if you can get there faster. But yeah, you have initiative on a advantage on an initiative roll.
Okay.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave off with you guys finishing up a short rest.
And Surge has now also been given a gooey reward.
Have you now, Surge?
3.
Give me a second. I gotta,
See, we've all rolled 2s and 3s. What's going on with
Uh,
that?
it's the algorithm I changed on it. Players.
Hey,
roll
my
low.
perception has been in the dumps all night, so, you know.
Okay, Surge.
Yep.
Congratulations, you gain a temporary hit point.
Ooh, the 2d8 plus my level?
No, Just one
Or
hit point.
Just one
No,
temporary
wait, I said
hit point.
temporary hit point, didn't
Is it a permanent?
I? No, temporary hit points. I'm sorry, you're right. It's 2d8
So it's a
plus
2d8.
1 hit point per level.
Cool.
Sorry, I was reading it wrong.
Temps. That's even more temps than I give you.
All right.
Possibly.
So with that,
No, actually, yeah, it would be.
now that we have a kid who knows how to make fire out of nothing,
So happy.
another one who's a little upset with that. Brother May, who finally remembered he left his girlfriend and child at the market, went back and gets them. Everybody else, take your break, take your rest, and you're making a decision on what you're going to do next after the break's over with. I believe you guys are going to go hunting.
Yeah, and
Or
there's
gnolls, yeah.
some druids up in the woods I'd like to go see. They might have something interesting to say.
All right. With that, we will call it a night. We will catch you same time next Sunday for another continuing adventures of Dungeons with Veterans. So until then, keep posted to our Twitter and our Facebook page for any announcement on our Friday night thing. We're still working on having a little bit of a game in between while we get Chapter 3 ready to run. Also, Conan will be played throughout the week, at least until I can get another game to play. Either way, everybody, please be nice to each other out there. We're all in this together. Have yourselves a good week, and we hope to see you next time. So y'all take care. Be safe.
Take care. See ya.
Bye.